Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in. We are going to be playing some more Pokopia today because, of course, we are. Last time we left off, we had just begun building the Skyland piece, like Pokemon Center, and the second floor. And then I think we were also building like the Rocky Ridge one. But I'm not 100% sure like where we actually left off. So we're gonna figure that out together. Also, this selfie with me and Mareep is probably my favorite one that I've taken in the game so far. So, I realized that my monitor got moved, so now you can't see my Miku and everything. I don't know what happened. I think I bumped the desk or something when I was getting set up, and it just ruined everything, because of course. Now, I'm not sure if the Elgato... Okay, so it looks like the Elgato is picking up the sound, so you guys should be able to hear the game, hopefully. And of course, as always, when we start one of these streams, I suddenly realize how filthy my glasses are. So I'm like, oh, it's kind of hard to see y'all. Oh, it's because my glasses are horrendously filthy, and I need to clean them before I get started instead of after I've already started. I just exist with them being dirty all day long. When I first got them, because this is a new pair from what I was wearing last time I was streaming, not like this most recent segment, but the previous like big stretch of me streaming, oh god, that turned out horrible. I was trying to set up the light to where it was less Crazy Town. Okay, that's a little better. Um, anyway, so between my earlier streams, then the hiatus, then now streams, I've gotten new glasses. And when I first got them, I was super careful with them, and I made sure they were clean all the time and all this. And then as I've owned them for a year, now of course I'm less careful with them. And you can hear me opening my beverage because of course today I'm drinking tea because it's delicious. And I have the little bitty cans of the Arizona green tea instead of the big tall boys because these come in a pack and it was great. So I also have water. I have my water all the time. I am a beverage girly or beverage goblin, whichever you prefer. And I usually have about two or three drinks, six drinks, however many drinks going at the same time. So anyway, we're pressing the A button. My hair is like tickling me, so I was trying to move it. So I need to get a haircut, mostly because I've got like split ends, so the hair will like floof out, especially with the current weather and stuff. But you know. Now, full disclosure, I have the game set back 2 days ago, just in case anything that we're going to do today requires us to wait a full day, because I am hoping, fingers crossed, that we can finish floor 3 and floor 4 of the big tower, since we finished floor 2 this most recent time. Now, I don't know if that will happen. I don't know if it's going to be one of those things where gathering all the ingredients is going to take us the full stream time or what. And I don't know if this is actually the end of the game. So this may or may not be the finale episode. We're gonna find out together. Also, pretty sure that my house here did not have any dry spots in it, but apparently, oh, when we last left off, of course, we made ourselves a little house, and we had a Pokemon who was telling us that his house sucked because it was too bright, and I'm afraid to dig down in this area, so what I may do is I may actually put his house over here, where this little alcove of Pokemetal is that we found, because it's a little cave and we can clear out the Pokemetal, we can put his house in here, and I think he'll like that better. But I don't know, because the crystal is kind of bright, so we'll see. We could use this and like build up this and make a thing, or we can go over there and like hide it in the waterfall over there. Something. But basically, do I have any blocks I can put in that hole? I have so many blocks. I have limestone. I don't use limestone. I have Skyland soil. Heck yeah. Perfect. I think that's what's around it anyway. Yeah. Nice. Alright. Now, before we do this, we're going to go check in at the Rocky Ridges, because we discovered during our last stream that each of the Pokemon centers has a little note for us. So we're going to go see if there's a note for us in this one. Well, I guess it's not for us, but it's like about us. So that's exciting. Now, if you haven't watched anything about Pokopia, you're brand new to the series, you're just tuning in for the first time, first, welcome, of course, as always. But highly, highly recommend that you at least see a little bit of the previous stories because there is a lot of like almost hidden lore to the game that's very, very blink and you miss it. And it's very easy to miss a lot of the background stuff. So, look at all the stash everywhere. Complete. I've been waiting for you, Ditto. The Ridge Pokemon Center is finally complete. You'll check it out, right? Yeah, that's what I'm here to do. Now, if you'll recall, this is where we had the party with Rotom. Is in this area. Feast your eyes on this. Ta-da! I probably shouldn't do that with these controllers. With the old controllers, they were kind of solid right there, so clicking them together, I didn't really worry about hurting them. But these have the little buttons that seem to be like right where I would normally clack them together. Probably shouldn't do that. I'm showing off my little shark stickers because they're really cute. Anyway. Oh, the Pokemon Center's fixed, is it? I'm guessing this Pokemon Center will really come in handy for you from now on. Of course, it would be wonderful if the humans came back too. But all that aside, this place is starting to look more like it used to, all thanks to you. Let's keep it up, Cece. My monitor is definitely tilted because talking to him is like over here instead of right here. That's okay. I'm actually reading on the same screen y'all are. Alright, we did it! Woo! Check the PC. Dun, dun, dun. That was the thing we got last time. And because we only play like once a week, of course, we only get one stamp a week. But because we are a couple days behind the current date, we are able to get a couple of stamps before the end of the stream, possibly. That'll be cool. It's a new day. Daily challenges have been updated. Of course. Alright, build something, structures, build Pokemon Center. Easy peasy. Alright, what do we got? Flowers, pencil holder, iron pillar, tabletop mic. I've got one of those. It doesn't look like that, but I've got one of those. I apologize for that being really loud all of a sudden. I did not think about it when I picked it up. Anyway, neat. We've got one. I forgot to turn the heart on, as usual. One of these days, like I said, I'm gonna get like some LED lights and put the LED lights up. So all I gotta do is click a remote rather than reach over and grab the little battery packets on the floor. So I think that's my issue. I think because it's like out of reach, I don't think about it. Of course. Anyway. Lit. Yay! We have a light now. Ta-da! Anyway, yeah. I'm for sure, like I said, gonna put LEDs up that I can just remote in, change the color if I want to, you know, that kind of thing. Not that it adds much because my big old head's in the way, but you know, I like it. It's cute. When you see it every so often, maybe you think it's cute too. All right, so tabletop mic recipe we don't need. I'm assuming that's for a specific Pokemon because there doesn't really seem to be anything in the game that's not in an effort to get a Pokemon to join you. Um, I mean, yeah, some of it's aesthetic, like the differences in the tables and chairs, and of course that could feed into the Pokemon's preferences. So like they like wooden stuff, you give them a wooden table, like metal stuff, you give them an iron table, blah blah blah. But most of these like weird items seem to be tied directly to making habitats. So I do like to buy the recipes as we come across them, but we haven't been really doing that. I mean, we kind of have. We've gotten some of these so far, but we kind of put it on the back burner because we've been trying to race to the end. So I'm certain that much like the last two areas, Professor Tangrowth is going to want this area to be a level 5. Currently, it's a level 4. Anyway, someone's journal number 3 has been added to your human records. A long time ago, this city was packed with people working in the nearby mines. Apparently, it was a pretty lively place. At least, that's what I heard from the chef at the little restaurant I visited with Cece. That's me. There's no sign of that restaurant anymore. But I guess it's not surprising given those vicious volcanic eruptions. Who could live in a place like this now? The food we had at the restaurant was incredibly delicious. The whole time the chef was cooking, Cece was watching intently. It's always so full of curiosity. I've noticed it seems particularly interested in the things humans do. I wish we could have traveled together more. There are so many things I wanted to show it. Did something happen to my trainer? I think something happened to my trainer, yeah. The more we finish these, the more I'm positive that our trainer did not join the rest of the humans. So, oof. I'm trying not to be too spoilery, but of course the story will unfold as we get into it. So, yeah. If you haven't seen up to now, I'm so sorry. Everything you see for the rest of today is going to end up being spoilery for you. But if you have seen up to today, then you will remember that we have had a lot of different human records that have kind of implied that humans went into space, which is cool, but also, hmm, we shall see. I'm getting more and more positive that that's what happened. Also, I just realized that my stream ratio was a little weird. There we go. Now it's a little bigger. But why is my game capture over? What happened here? Sometimes OBS will update and it will move my stuff around. I don't think it's supposed to do that, but it seems to do it. There. Now what you can't see is the menu buttons on the side here telling me that run is B, bag is X, so on and so forth. Everything else should fairly well be in focus. Oh, that's a job well done. I've been waiting for you, Ditto. Skyland Pokemon Center's finally finished. Give it a good look if you like. I do like. About time for the grand reveal. Here we go. It looks like a Pokemon Center. Thanks, bud. The Skyland Pokemon Center is complete. Oh, Pokemon Center's fixed, is it? I'm guessing this Pokemon Center will really come in handy for you from now on. Blah, blah, blah. Be wonderful if humans came back too. It's time to look at these two. Da, da, da. He says that where every single one. Every single one, he says, it's starting to look more like it used to. Yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is, Professor. However... Oh. I thought we were getting a cutscene. Also, there's Pokemon over there. Build something, gather twine, rebuild the center, blah, 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 blah. What's up? What do you need? Local there is nice. I hope we are friends for some time. Woo! Oh. I thought he was trying to talk to me, but he was not. What do we got? It's a... Whoa! A big guy. What's up, Flygon? Oh, who might you be? I don't believe we've met, but it's a pleasure. I was just thinking about making this spot my new home. I spend most of my time in the sky, but it would be lovely to have a place I can rest on occasion and tend to these precious wings of mine. This seems like the perfect peaceful spot. Neat. On the edge of a cliff. Known as the Desert Spirit, this Pokemon hides in the sandstorms it causes by beating its wings. Oh, whoa. That seems like a rough place. Can I help you, Wookity? Did you go somewhere? Welcome back. I did, yeah. How exciting. When I think of all the Pokemon who might return here thanks to your efforts, I'm almost giddy with anticipation. But of course, I can't let you youngins show me up, so I intend to do my part. If there's ever something you don't understand, please don't hesitate to ask me. Okay. I think we were supposed to do a quest. We had a quest, but I don't remember what it was. Oh yeah, we were bringing alarm clocks to Dragonite. And making mini bookcases. Now to make mini bookcases, oops, we were told that we would need a certain habitat. Which was this one, because it was Metang. So we are going to need a whiteboard, some jumbled cords, a laptop, and any kind of table. That's easy enough. There should be at least some of that either in this office building if we can grab it, or in the area where we found Gardevoir. I think the area where we found Gardevoir is more likely. What do we got? We've got 31 iron ingots and no concrete because we didn't put any limestone in it. Let's go ahead and throw some in there just in case. I have a feeling that we're going to need like iron, gold, Pokemetal, so on and so forth. I thought I had punched this thing out. Oh, well. We can go around. We have this little step down here. I thought I had punched that out so we could get up here and I was going to glide across, but I guess not. And go up here. Boingy, 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 boingy. That's a wrap. Alright. We talk to you independent of the build. Thanks for the alarm clocks, Ditto. Now I'll never oversleep again. I just have to be careful not to turn them off with my hyper beam. What? Bro, please don't. Please do not turn off alarm clocks with hyper beam. That is dangerous. Cece, there you are, bud. The Skyland building's second floor is all finished. You should definitely check it out while you're here. Ready for the big reveal? Here we go. I do think it's funny that Tinkmaster managed to finish this the same night, whereas the Pokemon Center took us until, like, the next day, technically. I saw some tires in there. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's not the noise I made. Now complete. For the second floor, I put in a human workspace and a Pokemon play place. See, that way, when the humans come back, they can have fun with us and work at the same time. Next up, we gotta work on the third floor. I was thinking we could make the third floor a place where we'd all come and eat. Okay, cool. I do kind of remember that. I don't know anyone who could make that much food. I do. Chef Dente. Really? There's a Greedent who's a good cook in the town with a volcano? That's gotta be one amazing Greedent. In that case, think you could get the Chef Dente to join us so we can start working on the third floor? Can I do that? Can I bring Pokemon from one area to another? Give me the word once we've got all the materials ready and a crew of Pokemon to help. Okay. Drop off the concrete. Drop off the glass, which I need more of. Ooh, glowing stone and copper. Okay. So I think we gathered some, but I don't think we gathered a lot. I don't really recall where we were making. Also, these guys are already on board. I need Swablu, some other people, and then I need Chef Dente. I did not know Pokemon could cross from one area to another. I imagine I will have to, like, escort him here. But let's find out together. If I had known Pokemon could follow you from one area to another, I'd probably have brought, like, fire Pokemon to the area, like, a long time ago. And just move all of my fire Pokemon into Rocky Ridges. I think that'd be good. Because then they can all have, like, on fire houses. Or whatever it is they love. You have arrived home. Hooray. Wow. Oh, if it isn't Cece, can I help you with something? You want me to cook for a restaurant in a big building? You really have been getting up to some pretty impressive things out there, haven't you, sweetie? You know, I never really intended to leave this town, but I could never refuse a request from you, Cece Dumpling. So yes, I'll go to that building. For a while, at least. Just lead me to the building site. Alright, follow me. Now then, off we go. Okay, so I think... Oh, hello. I think we have some stones and things stored in the town. We're gonna grab those real quick before we bring Chef Dente in. What's that? He has a mustache. Tune, 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 tune. Another day, another beautiful tune. Who are you? Do you like my performance? I'm so happy to meet a new friend. Let me see if I can express this as a melody. I'm not doing that. I'm so sorry. It's fine. Alright, by allowing its cry to resonate in the hollow of its belly, it produces a captivating sound. Nice. Beetle beep. Is it you've unlocked a bunch of Pokemon? You've earned a recipe as a reward for discovering lots of Pokemon. What'd we get? Hot Spring Spout. No? Somebody wanted something. I don't remember. Maybe it was a video I was watching. I was like, somebody wanted a hot spring. I don't remember who it was. I think it was a video I was watching. Because somebody was making one, and they're like, yeah, I'm fulfilling this quest. Okay, well, it looks like we don't already have any of the sparkling stones. That's okay, because we can always harvest them. What's up, Blueberry? Feels like only good things happen when I spend time with you, Ditto. This is, to say thanks. Got 3 bags of elegant flower seeds. Delightful. Now in here were some mysterious thingies. Somewhere, see? Like in the walls and stuff. Now I kind of remember there being like a lot in here. But I don't remember if we needed to eat a hamburger steak first. So let's find out before we proceed. Oh, we already have some hamburger steak energy. Nice. I don't recall how many we needed, so we're going to try to get 20, because that's a pretty normal amount. And then I thought we had glass, but I guess we don't have any glass in this bin out here. We'll check with Magmar to see if he made any for us. I don't remember if we left him any stuff to make it, admittedly, but it's worth a shot. Glowing stone, so much glowing stone. I think there's a fly in here. It's getting in my face. That would be terrible, because I don't want him in my drink. And if he gets in my drink, I'll cry. Wow. Did not mean to punch that rock, but that's okay. That'll let us get up here and grab these ones. Nice. I know that I've said it 1,000 times, but I absolutely love that Ditto has like a Kirby suck-em-up move. I think that's incredible. It's such a silly thing for a Ditto to have, but I kind of love it. Like, I don't know why. It makes sense from like an item collection standpoint. Excuse me. But it doesn't really make sense from like a Pokemon standpoint. Because we didn't like learn it from Gulpin or something like that, which would have made sense. But we just always knew how to suck stuff up. We were secretly Kirby in another life, I guess. You heard it here, Kirby's just a Ditto. I'm sure everyone else has had that theory before. It's okay. I don't need to have unique thoughts, I guess. Also, I punched that hole in the ground because I thought it was also glowing. I was incorrect. This is okay. Oh, my nose itches so much. Alright, we got 22. Hooray! We can get out of here. Come on, Chef, let's go. I guess we should probably drop off Chef Dente before we like run around looking for things. But I think I should be able to get over to Magmar and back without Chef Dente getting too terribly upset with me. Hopefully. Whee! See, he's not very fast. They? It's not very fast. Also, no, we were making gold, apparently. And I got lost. Here. Okay, so we are not making glass anywhere, which is a little bit of a problem we'll need to rectify. Alright, where did the chef go? I do not have a minute. I gotta go, Scorbin. Uh-oh. The chef was faster than I thought and probably made it all the way to Magmar. So we'll run at normal speed from now on instead of going like supersonic rollout speed. I wonder if it's easier to follow because we have all this brick right here. Nope. It's fine. It's totally fine. Also, I was trying to inspect and I headbutt instead. What is happening? I would like to inspect this grass and get some honey, please. I wonder if we could have teleported and it would have come with us. I don't think so. I think we probably have to lead him like the whole way there. But it would be interesting if we could teleport and they would just be with us. It wouldn't make much sense, but I think it would be interesting. Bags of dirt can be used as dumbbells. You didn't know, now you know. All right. Now it does look like the island goes down pretty far, so we probably could dig down and not have to worry about it too much. But I'm just worried that we would manage to hit like a pocket of water or a hole in the ground or lava because Minecraft. You know, that kind of thing. But we'll see. Come on, Chef, let's go. Come on, Chef. Come on. There were stairs right there, my friend. Wow. We teleported into place. How you doing, Flag? I wonder if I should build another thing. Oops. What's the hue? Oh, Stingra. Sorry, Professor. I gotta go. I gotta lead this guy through town. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll set this to be glass instead, and then we'll need to go find Vulpix to make it happen. I don't need all 44 ashes, but that's okay. Oh, I need a Trapinch. I don't remember why, though. Follow me, Trapinch. Probably because he's nearby. I've noticed that the game will just pull the most nearby Pokemon rather than the ones that have the exact things that we need. But that's okay. I should put stairs in there. Actually, what I should do is add a zip line right here, much like we have over there. I think that would be a good idea. Because then I can avoid this whole area and I can just zip right over and not have to worry about it. Come on. I know you can do it, Chef. You know, the chef followed us so well getting to Magmar. I wonder if it's because this has a lot more, like, steps. How lovely that would be. How lovely that would be. Can I ask you for a favor? Sure. Doesn't the second floor of this building seem like it could be a fun place? I was thinking it might be a good spot to put out some playthings for other Pokemon to enjoy. You can obtain all kinds of items from the PC at the Pokemon Center, isn't that right? If you come across a slide, I would appreciate it if you could place it on the second floor. Okay, sure. Abrupt. Hey there, you made it. Happy to add you to our crew. You must be that Greedent who's real good at cooking. Oh my, you flatter me. I am incredibly good at cooking, though. I heard our dear Cece was up to something interesting, so I came to help. Now that's the kind of gung-ho attitude I like to see. Thanks for coming here again for coming here. We're gonna need your help once we start working on the third floor. That's true. We'll drop off Greedent. Need to Gardevoir, come here, please. Gardevoir. It looks like Duskull is the last one we need. I'm not seeing Vulpix anywhere. Not sure where she's at. That's okay. Alright, there's There's Swablu, Flygon, Uncle Durr. Where is Vulpix? I guess we could find her house and use the honey. Assuming I remember. Oh, I think I see her. There she is. Right by her house. Got a minute? What's up? I never get bored when I'm with you, Ditto. Here, I want to give you something to show my thanks. Thanks. You got 3 Leppa berries. Come here, Vulpix. Oh, you found a trace. What is it? Ooh, tree-shaded pink tall grass. And I can get a Dreepy. I would love a Dreepy. I'll handle it. Yeah, you will. Thanks. And then we needed copper. I thought I had copper somewhere. I just don't remember where I put it. Oh. What do we got? All kinds of Pokemon. Whoa. Nice. Vibrava. Woo, a rest. So now we have both Vibrava and Flygon. Nice. Been a while since I flew. I am now tired. If my wings were bigger, I could fly for longer. I want to grow bigger soon. Aw. That's kind of sad. Rather than using its underdeveloped wings for flight, it rubs them together, emitting ultrasonic waves to attack its enemies. Oh. I see. Welcome to the team. Please don't do that to me. Potatoes! Also, she asked for a slide, and we already have one. Pretty sure we can make her another one. Is there anything in here? Is there copper in here? Probably not. No. Yeah, okay. Now, I don't remember if we have any copper back in our original area, or if we're just completely devoid of copper, or what may have happened. We'll find out. First, I'm going to check the PC. I was trying to remember if the slide was a purchased item or if it was a recipe. So that's what I'm looking for. Party poppers. It's a purchased item. Okay. So we're either going to have to uproot poor Snivy, which, no. Or we're going to have to find a slide somewhere. So, we shall see. Alright. Now, we needed Duskull for some reason. It didn't seem like we needed him because he was Duskull, like he had certain abilities. But it did seem like we needed him just so that we had another body up there. So, we're going to hold off on adding him until we can go find wherever our copper is. Now, it's either going to be in the Withered Wasteland, or it's going to be in Bleak Beach. And if we don't have any, hopefully we'll have the ingredients to make some. Hopefully. In the dead of night, this Pokemon wander through towns in search of children. Put Duskull to work. He needs children. Interesting that a bunch of like children hunting or like energy stealing Pokemon have returned. I would imagine that they wouldn't simply because there's no people, but you know, more power to them. My little hole in the ground here, very cute. All right, what do we got? We've got a whole lot of nothing in that one. And a whole lot of nothing in the one. Still nothing. Okay. So it does not appear that we've got any copper in here. Yikes. Really want to keep chatting with you, Ditto, but I think I'm too sleepy to stay up much longer. I think I was supposed to make him a house. I don't remember. Oh well. Which home would you like to return to? Bleak Beach, please. Please. Actually, don't remember where we get copper. I think copper is something that we make but I don't really recall. Also, something is like tickling my nose, and it's really throwing me off. This is the same chair I used for work, so there shouldn't be anything in this vicinity that's causing me to have an itchy nose. Could simply be the light hitting the side of my face, or I moved wrong. Who knows? All right, let's see. Do we have any cover here? Let's find out. Well, we do have this cheer. Hello, tree. Chesto berries. Nice. That's a no for copper. And a no for copper. Where the heck do I get copper? That's not going to be a recipe. It's going to be an item. Let's see. Furniture, miscellaneous, outdoor utility, buildings, blocks, kits, nature, materials. Copper ingot. Info. Copper has been processed in a smelting furnace. So is it just copper ore? Is that the big secret? Copper ore? And if so, do I not have any? Waste paper. Oh, I've got 5 copper. Gonna need more than that, I think. Womp womp womp. Okay. So I don't remember if copper is found in this area or the rocky area, but as it is a mineral, I'm going to assume rocky ridges, and we're gonna go look for some copper. And hope for the best. And I guess we'll throw the 5 that we have into the smelter. And I think I needed 10. So we need at least 5 more. Everyone in Rocky Ridges is going to be like, where did Chef Dente go? We're hungry. Sorry. I was going to say we ate him, but it sounded kind of sad. So I didn't say it. I just thought it and then repeated what I was going to say. Somehow, that's just a band. Whee! Oh, I'm not here. You don't see me. Whee! Also, I think I passed some copper back there. Aha! Magmar is here. He's just hiding. Squeeze me, Magmar. You think you could help me out here? Make these 5 copper, please. Alright, now we need to get back before he finishes making the 5. That way, we can keep him going without having to grab him and drag him back, which feels mean. That looks like the right thing. Wait a minute. I thought he... Well, guess he's gonna look for copper with us. Alright. Thought he said he was gonna handle the furnace. He must not have, but I thought he did say that. So I'm a little confused. He's like, I know what you're up to. Did I just harvest? Oh. I was getting a little concerned because I didn't see the copper that I thought I just got. Okay, so copper is the kind of colorful ones. Ooh, that's lava. Don't want to punch there. And I think these are iron. So I don't want to punch there either. Ooh, no. Am I just out of copper spots? I don't know if I remember there being this much lava, this high up. It would suck if there was going to be another, like, volcano explosion. There couldn't be, right? Because, like, people build while they play, and they wouldn't want to, like, completely wreck a person's game, right? Pokemon wouldn't be that mean. Pokemon. It's not, you know, Hideo Kojima game. Is it? I don't think it is. Pretty sure it's just Pokemon. I did not think that copper was going to be such a hard to find resource. all of this appears to be iron. Maybe it's because we're underground and most of the copper is near the surface? Oop. Get out of here. Get out of here better. Whee! Alright. This way. Oh, I can just go up the rack, or the tracks. Neat. Okay. I guess I could check this cave. Well, here's some right here, so. Let's check this open area first, and then we'll go check in this cave where we had, I think, the purple appeared over there. Alright, 2 more ore. Now, if it is only a few, oh nice, there's a bunch here. If it is only like 10, then we'll be pretty good. We just need to gather a few extra just in case. I have a feeling that each of the floor upgrades is going to require some kind of special thing that requires us to go back to other areas. So, just in case it's more than the 10 that I thought it was, we're gathering 10 fresh ones while we're out here and putting them in the box. And there we go. And I'm only going to add 10. I'm also going to punch this hole in the ground. Nice. Dig up treasure completed. Excellent. Lost small relic. Nope, in the hole, please. In the hole. There we go. I don't like leaving just random holes in the ground. I don't know. Oh, what's this? Shiny spot. I like shiny spots. I don't know if the Pokemon can get trapped, but I know I do. Oh my gosh. Can I go in the hole, please? Mash A really fast. Oh, no specialty. But we got a recipe for a tea set. That's fine. Anyway, I don't like leaving holes in the ground. It feels like the Pokemon are going to fall in and get stuck. Or I'm going to fall in and get stuck. I don't like that. Alright, let's have him make 15. He's almost done with the first one, which, okay. And then we will check on Vulpix, and then we'll be back later. Sparkling Skylines. Nice. Placing items for Pokemon to rest on will raise their comfort level. It also works for you. You're a Pokemon too. Raise your own comfort level. It doesn't say that, but it was thinking. I don't know why I keep turning this way. You have arrived home. And my Pecha berries are grown. Bonk. Nice. I told you I had Pecha berries before. Now we made this this field here, but nothing seems to have come of it. Sprigatito wanted it so badly, and yet it's just a vegetable patch. Okay, let's see. How's it going over here, Vulpix? 3. Okay. And Conkeldurr, without asking, made us some concrete. Honestly, probably not. I think, hey, look over here. Make me some more concrete, please. I don't know if I'll need it, but I want you to make it. Well, now just leave this to me. Nice. Jump, 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 jump. I guess I could have just rolled out this whole way. Whee! Yeah, alright. So I was testing to see if the pushing your face against the wall method is why we jumped up those tracks, but no, we just rode them up. It's pretty cool. Let's see. It still says Duskull. Alright, we needed 10 glowing stone. We do need 15 ingots. It's not 10 like I thought. And then we need 3 more glass. And wherever Duskull is went off to. I imagine he's somewhere around here, but I don't know where. I thought he was helping with this build, which would explain why it's trying to summon him. But I don't know. Okay, so that is a jumble of wires and a whiteboard. And I think we needed a table and a laptop. Yeah, he was already part of the build. He was just in the way. Okay. Okay. Always party. Alright, I need a table here and a laptop. So I don't have a laptop, but I do have a wall monitor. We'll have to look for a laptop. And I think I've got a table in the pocket. I've got a desk. Do you count? I don't know. Alright, let's go over here, because that looks like the area where we found Gardevoir in the first place. And I know there was a lot of, like, stuff over here. So let's see if we can find the slide that we're looking for and the laptop. We found a vending machine. Not powered on. Let's see. Some blocks, a CD player, a couch. Oh my god, stream time. Yes, hello, welcome in. What else? Looking for a laptop. Found a tea set. Are you a laptop? Yay, laptop. A sleek, easy to carry laptop. Try displaying some photos on the monitor. Alright, now getting back up there is gonna be hard. So we gotta go around basically to get back up there. So we have to go back over here and then up. Chat, the stream has hit the Twitch. I respect the stream. What? What? What are you saying, Cube? What is happening? I respect the stream has hit the Twitch. Were you trying to say I repeat? Like a whole announcer thing? Like, the stream has hit the Twitch. I repeat, the stream has hit the Twitch. Like that? Is that what you were going for? Oh my god, I almost dropped my whole thing. I'm so sorry. Autocorrect set up and then it sent too early. Oh no. No time to fix your mistakes. Tisk. It's alright, Cube. We all make mistakes. We recover from them gracefully. The stream is at the Twitch? That's what I thought. I imagine that the word respect was supposed to be repeat. That's okay. Ugh, my nose is so itchy. I really don't know why. Legitimately, like, again, this is my computer desk for work. And I've been able to sit here all day without my nose itching. The second I get on Twitch, it's like, oh, nose itch. Goodbye. Oh, what was I doing? I forgot that I was building a habitat. Alright, let's see if this works. One laptop on a desk, and... okay, it counts. Professor's Apprentice Program. Which is Metang. Keep up with your research and someday you might be as wise and learned as Professor Tangrowth. Probably not. Anywho, now we wait for Metang to show up. And we find Duskull somewhere. Maybe he's over here. Like, back in this area. I don't see him. I see Pupitar, but... oh, there he is. Duskull, the build really wants you for some reason, my friend. Come with me. Oops. I would love it if it was darker. Too bad. Come with me. I can't promise you darker. I can promise you work. So this is the reason that we have it set back a couple days, is because gathering all this stuff is taking us so long. that there's absolutely no way that it would be done in our stream time. So we're gonna gather everything, get our time, make it tomorrow, which is actually yesterday, and then go from there. Is it cheating? Probably. Is it the best way we can go forward? Also probably. Come on, Duskull. You can make it, buddy. I thought it might be like my hair, but then I was like, well, maybe it's the headphones because I don't wear these headphones at work. I don't know. But now my nose is all red. Terrible. Alright, I got all 10 of my Pokemon. I need more glass and more copper. Alright, let's check on Vulpix for the glass, and then we will check on Magmar for the copper. Oh! Environment level increased, you said. Gather iron ore, you said. Delightful. Nice. Shop is a wider selection of items. The new challenges are available. Nice. Dig up treasure, gather iron. Very cool. And oh, neat. What do we got? An office locker. Okay. Newspaper. I don't think I needed a newspaper for anything. City cottage kit, and the next one will be the city house kit. Yellow hut kit. Neat. I guess that's this area's like houses and stuff. Window pane recipe. Very nice. Concrete slab recipe. Very nice. I guess I should buy all the recipes. Heart pounding surprise box habitat hint. Evil organization HQ habitat hint. Interesting. Hey, she got everything we need. Now on the downside, and I guess I could do like this and have her do these 5. And I think that would speed up the process with Magmar a little bit. I'll handle it. Thanks. I knew you could. Alright, so we will do that. Roll out our way back up here. Bouncy. It's a little bit flashy to jump around like this. So I know that sometimes skipping screens can adversely affect people, but I do not know. Alright, we just need 15 copper ingots and the build will begin. First things first, let's check on Magmar. Because if Magmar is almost done with 15 of these, then we don't need Vulpix's help for anything. Or I guess we only need Vulpix's help at that point. Ugh. Oh, my nose. Maybe it's wherever they got the honey for this ginseng tea. I don't think that's it, but it could be. I guess it's not ginseng tea, it's green tea with ginseng and honey. But still. Honey is supposed to be good for your allergies. And terrible for dogs, although I don't know why. Maybe it's the sugar content? I really don't know. Thought I saw a little, like, red laser, and I'm like, there's nobody behind me to point lasers over my head. What the heck? I think it was a bug. Wow, in all this time, only 3. So we'll let them both keep working. In the meantime, I guess we can try to make each of the areas level 5. Let's head back to the Wastelands and see what level it's at. I think it was at, like, 5, maybe. One of these days. My nose, I swear. I do wonder if I've got like a hair somewhere that I'm not seeing or feeling, but I don't know. Now I look like I've been suffering allergies all day long, which is the worst because I was perfectly fine right up until stream. Womp womp. I do need to vacuum in here though. We have a guest coming in a couple weeks, and I want it to be super, super vacuumed. Alright, let's see. What is our environment level? It is level 5. Nice. The professor is asleep on a tiny bed. Nice. Alright, the next one. He has to go everywhere we go, so he's allowed to have a little bit of break. And then we'll go to this area. Where's my mouse? Fancy, fancy. If this truly is the last stream of this game, I have no idea what we're going to play next. Maybe Tomodachi Life, but that might be too silly. So, I do have a couple games, and of course, I got Power Wash Simulator 2 and the Adventure Time DLC that they just dropped, like last week, because I've been really, really looking forward to specifically that DLC. So I waited to get the game until it came out, but I should have grabbed the game right before because it was on sale, and I missed it by about 2 hours. So I thought it was gonna last until like the next day at 8 a.m. and apparently it was the day before at 8 p.m. and I don't know how I got those wires crossed. Guess you could probably make a house like this all by yourself if you really tried, huh? Definitely let me know if you want to use a building kit, though. I'll come running to wherever you need me to help whenever you need me. If we're not already level 5 in this area, we probably have to do some quests. Are we level 5? Level 4. Oh. Oh. Like a low level 4. Oh no. Oop. Okay. Apparently Pommy lost their home. I don't know how that happened. And then Zorua has no home, and Smeargle has no home. And then, Ariados does not like their home. Which, okay, you spawned there, my friend. Why would you do that? Okay. I guess technically we could have a Pokemon move in with us. But we have this empty house here, so yeah, let's go find Pommy and have him move in there. Oh, no, it's not Pommy. Pommy has a home. Oh, Palmo. Where do I live again? Well, follow me. How did we end up breaking his house? I don't remember doing that. We must have, like, picked something up or moved something or who knows. Come on, Palmo. Let's go. I guess he and Pommy could both live here. That'd be cool. Or he and Zorua could both live here. Hello. Yes, hello. Wasn't paying attention. What's up? You want to move in here? Can I? Yes. Wow, thanks. Okay, I want to see what difference it makes in your environment level between them not having a house at all and them having just a house. Like an iffy house, probably. Oh, they shot up to a nice house. And the environment level did not really move. Well, I wonder if the iffy to normal range is more important. Why did I click that? I didn't mean to do that. Oh, Zorua is in here, of course. Rare Pokemetal, Berry Wall decoration. I want to see it. Is it just like a thing? I do want it though. Whatever it is, I want it. What will you trade me for it? I don't know. What do I even have? There's some squishy clay and some rocks. That's probably all I got, really. See, the food is worth 50, except for the carrots, which I love. I guess I could give him some of these. Alright, give you a few of those. Ooh, honey's worth 100. Could only do 4 of those, that'd be done. Excellent. Gave you some food. Finalize the trade and receive the bear decoration. Yeah. I love to trade stuff, it's so much fun. can I bring you with me? Okay. I cannot. So because he is working at this place, I can't bring him with me to give him a house. Interesting, interesting. Well, I guess we could technically give a house to Smeargle. What I might do is I might make him a house like we had, where it's just the 4 walls, bed, and all that. Okay. Get your camera ready. Whoa. I don't know what I took a picture of. And some delicious trash, question mark. Whoops, didn't mean to take a second picture. Wow, he's just staring at the trash. There's so many pictures of him. I thought we would jump. Wait. I did not remember having a lift platform in my pocket. Oh well. And we have a Tinker gear. There, that's gonna be for. Stove, a sink. I'm pretty sure we need the sink for something, but I don't remember what. Okay. So we could make his house out of ash like we made ours. We could grab a hammock and a bench. I mean, it just needs to be stuff. It doesn't really matter what we put there. Table. Again, it doesn't particularly matter what we put in his house as long as it is 3. I'll help make electricity. We already finished that, Torchic. Okay, how are you gonna do that? Trying to make the whole town brighter, right? I was thinking, trying to come up with a good idea, and I remembered something. What is it? You can make electricity by burning up lots and lots of stuff at once. Really? I don't really get how it works or anything. I just know how people would throw stuff they didn't need into this big, tough-looking machine and burn it. If you find a weird-looking machine like that, can you take me to it, please? Maybe I can help out. Sure. Maybe that thing over there that's burning a bunch of stuff? That was 2 streams ago, Torchic. Where have you been? Alright, let's go help out the professor, or the artist real quick. Give him a house. And then we'll worry about whatever Torchic needs. Oh hey, what's up? I got you a gift. Not a big deal, just take it. That's my way of saying thanks for all your hard work. Nice. Got a fresh carrot. I forgot to grab a door of some kind. Let's see. Got a hammock and a wooden bench and a table. That's probably a good house. It's a little big, but I think that's alright. Technically, we could have just dug a hole. It would have been okay. Whoops, the effects of my food have worn off. And now I'm stuck in a hole. Yes. Anywho, technically, you can just dig a hole. And the edges, I think, will then count as your house. But I don't know that for certain. So instead, we're just going to harvest a bunch of soil and then build up a house. Wow. There we go. I'm going to have to rebuild some of the stuff we broke, simply so that I can build up a spot there. So. Alright. Seashell soil. Let's do this. Filling in the gaps right here. That's not where I wanted that, but that's okay. Now for our house, we simply just put down some stuff and called it a day. And while I would love to build all of these guys like super unique houses that are really pretty and really nice, you know, sometimes you just need a place to live. And if that means you just need a little Little wall and door action. Well, then, you know what? That's what you get. Alright. That's all the soil. Go ahead and take this out of his house. And then that out of his house. We gotta stop itching your nose this way. Okay. And then seashore grass. And then I need a door. What's this? Not a door. Alright, let's go find ourselves a door. Now there was a... There it is. I wish I could help. Piplup, please. Why does everybody want to help so badly? I need a door. Wooden partition? No, I just need a door. Really? All of my doors are big? Okay, wooden gate it is. Big door. Now the wooden gates are going to be 2 spaces, so we'll grab one of the blocks that we put down. We're trying to light up this town, right? I was trying to come up with ways I could help out. Didn't we finish this already? You guys. Got me feeling kind of sad. I wanted to play real hard to clear my head, so I was wondering, is there a water wheel around here? A water wheel? It's a big round machine that spins when water flows over it. I love splashing around here. They're so much fun. If you do find a water wheel, could you take me to it? I bet it'll get a good idea as I play. Sure. So there is one over here by the lighthouse. And I do understand why it's having us do these quests, but I think it would have been smart to program it in to be like, oh, you already know that? Okay, and then let us move on from there. So now we're waiting for Piplup to catch up. You found this, right? Thanks for bringing me here. This water wheel is actually a generator. Yep, we did that. We did do all that, actually. Hooray, go us. We were so smart. Whoop. Punch. Punch. And then slip that in there. And then hey, Smeargle, follow me. I know, you were asleep. I'm so sorry. Great. What's the matter? Something on your mind? You want to move in here? Are you sure? If you're joking, now it's time to say so. You bet I'm sure. Thanks, you made my day. Let's shove this table over. That's a little bit better. At least you can walk. Alright, let's take Torchic to the thing. This is gonna be a long run for poor Torchic who has like tiny legs. Boop, boop. I love the footsteps. Now we must wait. Come on, Torchic, let's go. Spraying the stuff. I guess it still works. But what do we do now? How do we get the electricity? I don't know how to do it, but I bet you can figure it out, no problem. As a matter of fact, it's the same thing. The more you burn, the more electricity you'll generate. Pick up, as if I can pick up Torchic. But no, yeah, obviously it was the steps. Would have been funny though. Alright, that seems to be it for this stuff. Wow. Fell right into the water. That was not where my poor rock Pokemon body needed to be. It's alright. Oh. What's up? You're the best. I got you something to say thanks for everything. It's a bunch of seaweed. Thanks. Alright, let's see. Where are we at? Environment level. Barely moved. Even though we gave somebody a house. Hmm. Maybe the Ippy house is more the problem? I wouldn't think so, but you know, maybe. Maybe the Ippy is bringing it down so much that it's like a huge problem. I don't remember where his house is. Wow, Bloom's hanging out in the shower. I'm gonna go before it tells me to photo op Bloom in the shower, which is an invasion of privacy, actually. Whee! Found a trace of a Pokemon. What was it? Tree shaded yellow tall grass. Neat. Alright, Spinnerack's home, which is where all this twine is coming from. Does that mean that Ariados is nearby? No. Where is this house at? Whack. Hey, Primplop, what you doing over here? Found a trace. Near a trash can? Oh, trash can central. 4 trash cans put together. Interesting. Oh, guess I'm taking the trash can. Wow. Almost died. Any other trash cans over here? Even oil drums, but no trash cans. I guess technically there's a trash can where Trubbish is, but I don't really want to steal Trubbish's trash can. And there are probably some on the SSN, but I don't know for sure. I'm gonna leave them alone. Let's go together. Where are we going? Perfect timing. There's a place I want to show you. Come on, follow me. Okay. Where are we going? I don't know where we're going. Oh, this is Ariados' house. Maybe if we give him some food or something, I'll be happier. Sorry, Pickles, I got distracted. Where are we going? Let's make a waterfall. Here we are. I wanted to show you this pond. See, I was thinking we could build a waterfall here. What? I guess I should explain a bit more, huh? Yeah. I was thinking first I'd slurp up a whole bunch of water from this pond, then I'd go somewhere up high above the pond and spit it all out. That's gonna make a small waterfall. How would that sustain itself? Well, it should, but I can't store enough water. Is there a Pokemon who can? No Pokemon is good at storing water in their body. They lived in a place like this. Marshy tall grass. Okay. Yellow tall grass, which means this area, and 2 muddy water. Okay. Oh, somebody's hungry. Well, that's muddy water. We passed it on the way over. So I'm gonna imagine this is what it's wanting me to do. So we'll do this, and we'll go figure out where that I'm hungry is coming from. Marshy tall grass habitat. Nice. Nice. What's up, Snorlax? Yawn. Ugh, so dang hungry. You got any food you could share? Anything's fine as long as it's edible. Set it down right there, would you? Appreciate it. Okay. I was trying to give you food. There we go. What do I have the most of? I could give him seaweed. That would be mean. I'm not doing that. Lepa berry. Gourmet's altar habitat. Putting an offering on this platter would surely delight Pokemon who would love to eat. Oh, brought me some food, did you? Now this takes me back, I tell you what. Nostalgic? A long, long time ago, humans used to bring me food, kind of like you just did for me. Kind folks like yourself were always giving me the tastiest treats to eat. I'm pulling out my feet. Thanks. Ooh, this really brought some nice old memories to the surface. Thanks, Cece. You're welcome. Your offering was accepted. You feel like you might be able to grow a little closer with other Pokemon. Hmm. This is the eat specialty. Something good may happen if you offer them food. Heck yeah. Cool. I'm guessing it's like a once a day boon. Like you can bring them something and then like your luck is better or something. That's kind of cool. Nice. Of course, it could just be that that's the thing it always says, is that you can grow closer with Pokemon. Beep. Yes. I want to push a button. Chili sauce. Nice. I got a trace of Pokemon. What is it? Ooh. Tropical vibes. So a large palm tree and 4 flowers. Okay. Well, there's a palm tree over there. And here's some flowers. Get flowering. It says that I have 2 different Pokemon I can get that way. So we might as well try. Now, I don't want to steal all of Mareep's flowers, so we're just going to have to hope that there are some. Where we go? There are not. It's fine. Teal. Tree. And 4. Not number 4. Rip. Why did it do that to me? Yay! Tropical Vibes habitat. Exciting. Alright, let's get that out of the way. So we've already built that before to get Gloom. I imagine that we'll need 2 of them, like I said, because there's Execute and Executor. So let's go find 3 more flowers. What's this one? You found a trace of a Pokemon. What is it? A dock. Okay. 4 walkways, 2 ocean waters, and a street light. Okay. Could probably build that over here. Or over there on that shore. Either way. Oh, well, dang. Here's an almost built-in execute spot. Let's go grab that other flower and put it over here. Hey, it counted. Nice. Okay. Oh, okay. So we had made a house, and this is where Pamo was supposed to live, because this is all his stuff, and he doesn't live there. That's alright. I'm sure there are other Pokemon we can put there. Alright, you. What's wrong with your house? Pamo and I get along. They have a good heart. How's your comfort level? I want decoration. I had to say it's rather iffy, to be honest. Okay. Alright, you need to come with me. What do you want? Feels like only good things happen when I spend time with you. This is to say things. I guess I don't necessarily have to read those since it's the same every time. But, you know. Alright, so it looked like a wreath. Can I make wreaths? Can make wreaths. Heck yeah. Let's make ourselves a wreath. And then we've got some blocks in our pocket. So we'll just put some blocks down and a wreath and be done with it. Come on, Spider-Man. Let's go fix up your house. Make it look nicer for you. And our little creature over there is here. Excellent. Oops, that's not for this area. Erase that. This is though. Great. This is your house. This is your wreath. Congratulations, wreath for you. Let's split up. How's your comfort level? I would say it's average. There's been a noticeable improvement. Wow. Average, you say? Terrible. Look. Aww. It's a mudkip. A whooper. Sorry, not a mudkip. What was I thinking? Whooper. Whoop. Nice to meet you, isn't it? Isn't this place nice and humid? You know, spots like this too? Then we should... Oh, you like spots like this too? Then we should hang out for a while. Oh, but be careful right there. I was just chilling there earlier, so it might be a little slimy and make your skin tingle. Oh, you don't look like a whooper. You don't look like a... Oh, the Paldean form. Would help if I read. That'd be cool. Hey, whooper, do you know how to make waterfalls? So hungry. Want to store water in your body? I really want to eat some tomatoes. 3 of them. What? Look at that crop field. I bet you could grow some tasty tomatoes there. I'll teach you how to store water, but only after you have tomatoes. That smell. Do you have tomatoes with you? Yeah. Of course I have tomatoes with me. If they grow on the ground, I've already got them with me because I picked them earlier. Like 2 streams ago. These look so tasty. Thank you. As promised, I'll show you the trick to storing water. First, you gotta jump right in the water, splash. Then suck up the water like swoop. Basically like that. Okay, sure, that makes sense. Do I just, like, use my suck thing while I'm in the water? Learn how to suck up liquid. When you're in the water, press ZR while holding Y. Okay. So, use my suck technique and press Z. Already figured it out? Gosh, you're awesome. You can carry water all sorts of places. Will this really work? Alright, we should probably have you try it out at least once. So first... Okay. Jump in this muddy water and try to vacuum up as much water as you can. Gross. Alright. Suck and... Awesome, you stored up a ton of muddy water. Next up, try spitting some muddy water into a hole to make a pond. Maybe over there would be good. If you mess up or something, go suck up some more and start over again. What's up, Farfetch'd? Alright, I accidentally backed out, so we'll just do it again. I was trying to block off a hole so I didn't flood his house. That seemed a little mean, so... Do I have anything? I've got some volcanic ash. There we go. Uh-oh, he ran out of a house. Excuse me, would you like to come back to your house, please? I knew that was gonna happen. That's why we didn't do it first. Alright, can I fill this with water? Did it count? I did. Am I not close enough? Is that the problem? I'm not close enough. That's kind of rude. If I had built a whole house here, would you still tell me to spit it out here? Or is it because it's not enough, like, spots? Whoops. There we go. Made a muddy water pond. Yuck. Muddy water tastes pretty bitter, huh? It doesn't always have to be muddy water. You can vacuum up ordinary water just fine. You can move water around wherever and whenever you want. Great. How do I... Oh, it's everywhere. Well, drink it. Here we go. I'll go with you. Great. It's so fun. You want to move in here? Really, my new home? Yes. I really like the feel of this place. Yeah, this is the place you just moved out of. I would hope you like the feel of it. Oop, I don't want to break it. Fix this area right here. Poor Ariados. He's like, yeah, my house was looking great, and then somebody came in and put a bunch of muddy water in my way. Yeah, gross. There we go. Ariados really wants him to move away. Alright, Piplup. I knew you could do it. You can suck up water now. I can. Let's make that waterfall. First step, go in the water and suck in a bunch. Got a whole lot of water. Now you just need to spit it all out from the high place. If you spit it out from up there, I bet it would make a waterfall. The logic is any, I guess. Like right here, where it kind of looks like a waterfall. Is this what you wanted? Wow, you did it! You made a waterfall! You really are amazing. That's pretty cool, actually. Sound of the waterfall you made is so relaxing. I think my new favorite nap spot is going to be right near it. Thanks so much. Nice. And then he immediately went and took a nap next to it. Cool. We can make waterfalls. Heck yeah. I'm afraid to go rolling through here because I feel like it's gonna, like, break things. Hello, welcome in. Long time no see. How you doing? How you doing? We made habitats. Hooray. Still just level 4 for our environment level, though. Womp womp. We're about halfway to level 5. We're gonna have to give up our quest for level 5. Let's all warm up together. I just thought of something really cool. You can carry lots and lots of water, right? Yeah, easy peasy. Then you could you make a hot spring that everybody could relax in? What do you think? Something like this. What's that? A shower and a seat. And hot spring water. Well, how do I get hot spring water? Only hard part is it's gotta be really warm water. It's a hot spring. Well, I do have chili oil. That reminds me, I heard that in the winter, humans used to drink nice warm water with all sorts of different flavors in it. I heard they kept it in those different waters in machines called vending machines. They tortured with you? Yeah. Well, we've already hit the vending machine today. You've accepted Torch's request. Do I have other things? I think I just have the one, right? Yeah, I have chili sauce. Does that count? I think he wants us to go to the vending machine. Which I assume is teaching me to get things out of the vending machine. Come on, Torchic. Let's go, buddy. Delicious, delicious beverage. Oh, I guess he wanted me to make something. Okay. Well, we need a shower head, which we already know how to make, thanks to helping Piplup. And then we need some kind of chair. Where is the wooden chair? There it is. And then it said hot spring water. So I'm assuming we need, like, a divot, some kind of divot in the ground, and we just pour chili oil into it. That makes sense, but where do we put it? I guess up here. Oh, somebody's there. I don't really want to break this whole area, so I'm just getting this one stuff. Oh, game corner music. Neat. I feel like I need to sneeze. Right, got away. Now we did kind of empty this area right here, so I guess we could turn this into the hot spring. Right outside Smeargle's house, but I think that's okay. Alright. Chili sauce. Oh. Oh, that's not. Okay. So chili sauce equals lava, as it turns out. Now I'm going to assume that it follows Minecraft rules and we can, oh my god, let me out. Anyway, I'm gonna assume it follows Minecraft rules and we're gonna be able to douse it with some water. But, okay. That's bizarre to look at. Okay. So if it's not chili oil, I don't know what we need. Kind of assumed this was gonna form the, like, blackened rock from the other area. But no. It's just, weird physics. Okay, well, this is... Alright, well, we'll just put a block there. Of course not. I have some black rock with me. Can't do that either. I don't think I'm supposed to have been able to do this, is the thing. Maybe next to it? Nope. Okay, so we just have a permanent spot of lava for some reason. I think that's the origination, or like originating point for the chili oil. Let me see, volcanic ash. There's got to be a way to extinguish it. I would have thought water, but water is not affecting it at all. Mysterious slate? Nope. Let's go grab another mouthful of water and see if that works. Didn't mean to push that button first. Push it did. Turn that up. Goes. Alright, full of water. Let's try this again. I blame Torchic for this. This is all Torchic's fault, and I will not be accepting blame. Okay. I cannot clean up my mess. There will just permanently be a spot of lava there. For some reason. Rip. What do we got? Execute or executor? Execute! Hello, Eggies. Huh? What's your deal? Hang on a sec. Okay, folks, any thoughts on this funky looking rando? I say we act cool and be nice. I mean, our visitor here doesn't seem like a bad egg. Yep, I agree. Sounds good to me. Alright, thanks for waiting. Let's be friends. Alright, that was easy. I never would have thought I would have become friends with an execute that quickly. I thought they were easy. Using telepathy, only fellow execute can pick up on. They always form a cluster of 6. What? We heard them loud and clear. Are we also an execute? Is that the implication, is that we can hear telepathy between executes? You became friends with execute. Nice. Putting my leg up instead of just putting my legs out. Okay, well, I don't know what we're gonna do about that bad boy. I guess I could try putting volcanic ash like all the way around it. And just like, whoops. on out of there since I messed that up thoroughly. Can I suck it back up? I can suck it back up. Gulp it down. Well, that was fun. Not entirely necessary, but it was fun. Now we have a pond here. That's cool. Did not mean for that to happen. Well, now we know that we can suck it back up and then just swallow it and we'll be fine. I'm ditching you, Torchic, because you made me put lava on the ground. It doesn't seem to have solved the quest, so I imagine that that wasn't supposed to happen. But if not chili oil, then what? Maybe there's like some hot water or cocoa or something in there that I'm supposed to use. But it is a little bit funny that chili oil made lava. It's not extra spicy oil, so I wouldn't have assumed. But, you know, hot sauce, lava, I kind of see it. Alright. You've arrived here. I've arrived to go check on Magmar. Whee! I imagine that Magmar and Vulpix are done, and we'll be moving it to yesterday, aka tomorrow in game, pretty quickly. A little bit embarrassed that that segment took as long as it did. Oh, 10 of them. Okay. Was hoping you'd be a little farther, Magmar, but that's okay. You got a couple done. Let's head back to Sparkling Skylands because that means that Vulpix should have at least 5 of them done, which will be the 15 that we needed. Easy peasy. Temperature, brightness, and humidity. I don't think I've seen anybody ask for anything to be more humid or more dry since the first area. So, interesting. I wonder if there's some Pokemon that only come out if you like have it really, really humid and it's like raining all the time. Could be. Could be. Alright. Let's hop over and see if these will be the amount that we need. And then... Whew, that was a little... that was a little bit nerve-wracking, considering that we could have fallen off the edge of the world. And then we'll put this thing down that we have in our pockets that would let us bring Pokemon back and forth. Surprised I didn't do it already. Because we have one here. We could put one there. We apparently just haven't. Alright. Need 2 more. Excuse me. So, we'll fly back over, put this thing down in our pockets, and then we will check on Vulpix's progress, because it looks like Vulpix is done. Heck yeah. Sorry. Oh, there it is. Clear platform. Yay! Oh, I don't love that it's crooked. I'm sure it's supposed to be, but I don't love it. Whee! And you have fun. Oh, right. We don't really have a way to get up there. Why are these steps in my pocket? I guess I have the Skyland Sand I could use. That'll work. We jump our way up. There's our 5 alarm clocks. There's got to be an area where there's, like, a way to get up there, because I could swear we got up there before. I mean, we put the alarm clocks. We must have been able to get up there. We shall see. Let's see. So drop down and go here. Well, I thought we were supposed to go around, but it's fine. Hey! We got a Metang! What's up, Metang? Hello. I'm a small bit sad. I flew in the sky just now, but my speed was slower than before. I was as fast as the lightning, but now I am slow like a breeze. I must retrain. I am now quietly motivated. Okay. Is he talking like a computer? It is formed by 2 Beldums joining together. Its 2 brains are linked, amplifying its psychic power. Ooh, Beldum would be cool. We're friends with Matang. What's your query? You require clean and shiny paper? I am able to assist. You must bring me waste paper. I will recycle it. Oh, yes. Other Pokemon who can recycle also exist. But I wish to help you. As you help us, you must bring waste paper to me. Okay, I will do that. How about 25 waste paper? Bunch of waste paper. It is nice. Make me some paper, please. How many bunches will you hand over? 10 of them. Yes. Understood. I will do it. It may take some time. Come to me again later. Sure. And now the final touches. How funny would it be if we had like skipped the day ahead and forgot to actually start building? Floor 3. Beep beep beep. Calculating completion time. It'll be done at 9:47, which is in 1 hour. Looks like we got all the materials we need and a full crew of eager Pokemon to help. Thanks for getting all this together, CC. Well, let's get to it then. Time to start building the 3rd floor. It'll take some time to finish. Come back later. I wonder if for the 4th floor we need like Smeargle or something, like Smearguru. I also wonder if we're able to find like the original versions of each of these Pokemon. Because I thought I saw a habitat for like Raichu, so I wonder if you can find Pikachu, even though there's a Pikachu. I'm very curious. Alright, so that is going to take some time. So we are going to cheat, because as you can see, we have it set to 4:13, which was 2 days ago. And I did this on purpose. I will fully admit it. I am a dirty, rotten cheater. And I will be changing the time. Now, the reason we did that was because I didn't assume that that segment was going to take as long as it did. I think that was fully because I just didn't have any of the spare parts. So if you're playing, make sure you gather a bunch of like ingots and things like that. And then you won't necessarily have to wait as long as I did, which in this case is a full calendar day, technically. As you can see, I have Tomodachi Life downloaded already. It does not release until technically tomorrow, but I don't know if it releases Japanese time or American time. So we shall see. I think it's Japanese time, which if so means it's technically already out. And I drank all of my Arizona tea, so we have switched back to water. Which is a shame, because I really like their green tea. I also really like their Arnold Palmer's, which is a half tea, half lemonade. But I like that in general. Except I'm very, very picky when it comes to Arnold Palmer's. A lot of places will make it with like a sweet tea and a sweet lemonade. And I hate that because then it's like drinking hummingbird food. I typically, when I will make it, is I will do a very tart lemonade and then an unsweet tea, and then I can just sweeten it to however I like. And it always gets really nice. I'm awfully sleepy. You are? Oh, hello. No, of course I wasn't sleeping on my feet. I still got plenty of energy in me yet. Anything you don't understand, please don't hesitate to ask. How old are you, Professor Tangrove? I'm very concerned about his health. Today's stamp is a Bulbasaur. Very nice. What are our challenges today? Make lots of items, gather iron, set off fireworks. Today we can buy chili oil, of course. Foundation recipe. Alright. It's a daily, so we should do it. I'm sure I missed a recipe from yesterday, but it's okay. Metal chain. Huh. Link a few pieces together and you can climb up them. And then a music mat, if you step on it, it makes sense. Very cool. Alright, let's go check this out and see how we're doing. Whoa. Come here. Whee! Whoa. It's covering more than I remember. That's a wreck. And we actually haven't checked out the second floor yet, So we might do that first, as soon as we unveil it. Before we build the 4th floor. So definitely check it out while you're here. I will. Ready for the big reveal? Here we go. So like a McDonald's? Sort of. Like an open eating area, but indoors. Neat. There's no electricity. But there seems to be lights on. Weird. Alright, floor 3 is complete. 3rd floor has become a pretty nice restaurant, thanks to Chef Dente. You mustn't undersell yourself either, sweetie pie. You led this project so well. I can really tell why they call you Tink Master. Thanks. Now then, one last floor to go. The 4th floor. What's the plan for the 4th floor? I'd really love to make the 4th floor someplace glitzy and fancy, you know, for prim and proper sorts. But I don't really know anything about actin' proper or fancy or anything like that. You know Pokemon have got to help us out? They gotta be all prim and proper like. Pikachu? I don't think Pikachu is prim and proper. I'm gonna say I do. What? There's a prim and proper Pikachu in the town near the sea? I don't think Pikachu is prim and proper. I'd sure love to meet him. So yeah, if you could maybe invite that fancy Pikachu to join us, that'd make me real happy. You know how we need paper for our paramios? Yeah? You mean Batang that's living over there right now? Cool. Can do. I don't know how much paper I need. Yep, we already learned this up. Alright, what do we need? 40 concrete, which we just so happen to have. Way more glass, 10 paper, 10 bricks, 20 lumber. Okay, so the glass is going to be the quote-unquote hardest thing. Let's get this paper from the tank. Can I have a moment of your time? You waited. I am sorry. Don't be sorry. It's okay. 20 piles of paper and a recipe for a mini bookcase. Since we have 2 things that require paper, we're going to go ahead and get him to make another set of 10. That way we can work on the bookshelves. Make me some paper, please. Yep. Understood. I will do. It may take some time. Come to me later. Will do. Will do. Ooh, 15 Pokemon. My goodness. So everybody that we already have on hand, plus Brokey, Conkeldurr, Sprigatito, Matang, and Pikachu, because they know Illuminate. Alright, now we just need glass. So we'll need to go to Vulpix and get them to make us some glass. We'll gather the Pokemon that we need from here, and it'll be all good. Alright. I need Sprigatito. Hey, buddy. And you. Come on, both of you. Let's grab Vulpix after we put the things in so that hopefully it's prompted to hop in here and just start making volcanic ash. I mean glass from volcanic ash. Right. Follow me, please. Sure, I'll follow you. Whoop, come on, little buddies. I have a whole team of tiny people following me. Follow me. Here we go. Vulpix, are you gonna do the thing? Nice. Vulpix is gonna handle it. We're gonna take these 3 to the next area. And then we still need Pikachu and Matang. Matang is already over here, so I'm not super worried about him. I just need these 3 to come on. Come on, let's go. Come on. Get on the thing, please. No! Shoot. That was my biggest fear, was falling off. Please don't jump. Please don't jump. No. Guys, stay up there. Stay up there. Alright, you know what? Whatever. They'll get their own. Oh, one of them came with me. Nice. Brokey took the next one. Okay. Girder got the last one. Heck yeah. I wonder if they took it because I had taken it, or if they were like forced to take it like real quick, so they couldn't run away. Pookie, Sprigatito, and then we'll grab Matang even though he's making the paper. I'm sure he'll be fine. And then the only thing we have to worry about is the glass. It's gonna take a little while, but I think that'll be okay. Because it's gonna take us a little while to figure out how to get Pikachu here. I feel like we have a way to get here, but I don't know for sure. We'll see. Because Pikachu will have to come out of at least one gate into another. I don't know. Let's go talk to him and find out. Maybe we'll talk to him and he'll be like, actually, you need this other one. And then we go unlock that Pokemon instead. Would be nice. Prem and Proper seems like something you would summon like a Mr. Mime or something for. I don't know. So peaceful here. Whoop. Neat. Oh, if it isn't Cece, how lovely to see you. Do you need something for me? Gracious me, you're reconstructing a large building only with the help of other Pokemon? You never stop doing amazing things, do you? And that's what makes you so amazing. I'm not quite sure how I would be able to help, but I'm happy to tag along regardless. Please guide me to the construction site. Follow me. Lead the way. Now, there's this gate over here. And I think this leads to the Skyland, but I don't remember where. So that might be the, like, quote-unquote issue, is getting from wherever this is to wherever we need to be. And I don't remember how fast Pikachu runs, especially over unfamiliar terrain. So let's find out together. Go to Sparkling Skylands? Yes. I wonder if it's only these special Pokemon who can go between the areas, or if I could say, like, grab Zorua and take Zorua over here. I don't know. Probably not. Building something. 102. Oh, okay. That's not as bad as I thought. So I thought that it was going to spawn me somewhere different, but this already has a thing. So, easy peasy. Come on, Pikachu. We still have quite a bit of running to do because we have to get through town to the other thing and then through that, but I think we'll be alright. What I'm gonna try is getting up to the next, like one Skytram like this, and seeing if it just automatically puts Pikachu on it, or if I have to wait for them to catch up. I think I can go this way. I don't think Pikachu can keep up with me. I'm so bad. Oh yeah, this must have been how I got it before. It did not automatically get Pikachu to hop on the next one. I was incorrect in my thinking. So I'm gonna have to double back, because otherwise I'm gonna be lost. Come on, Pikachu. Up we go. I would have thought that it would have followed me like a little bit more literally, but instead it followed me like as good as the crow flies, like as out as it could go. So I'll have to be aware of that when having them follow me, because they will pick the most random way to do so. Come on, Pikachu. Let's go. Alright, so if it's close enough, it gets pulled onto the next little thing. But if it's far enough away, it will try to run and find a way to you, apparently, which is neat, but not helpful, admittedly. Boop, boop. Come on, little buddy, let's go. I got all twisted up. Look, look, look. Wow. Hug step. You can just spin forever, and then you stop. Wow. That's so cute. What's up? I feel like you're getting closer and closer as friends, so here's a friendship gift to you. Thanks. 3 bags of robust flower seeds. Cutscene. Oh, you must be that prim and proper Pikachu I've heard about. Thanks for making your way all the way out here. Must have been exhausting. I don't know that I appreciate being called prim and proper. I'm tougher than I look, I assure you. Well then, no time like the present. How may I help? Whoa, sorry about that. I wasn't trying to say you're weak or anything. We're counting on your help once we start work on the 4th floor. Alright. And drop off Pikachu. Alright. Now, while we're waiting for all of that to be done, these guys are hanging out in the lobby. Top seems to have power. There actually doesn't appear to be any light sources in here. Oh. But the elevator works. That's cool. I would like to go up. Get off the elevator. We rode the elevator like a person. Nice. Alright, so we've got all kinds of stuff. You need to put the hose in water. Is there like a pipe that I'm supposed to put water into? Because it looks like it's going into the wall. It's just for show. That would be very funny. Put items in here, and I think it's just for show. That's actually really funny. Got office space, and then we've got this little Pokemon area, and you can rest on this, and oh, this takes you out to the balcony. Cool. Cool. I wonder if they fixed the stairwell. Probably not. This little play area to play with the Pokemon. Oh, there's no electricity. I wonder if that's going to come into play, is if we're going to need to do electricity. There's pipes, so I imagine that we'll need to do something with the water system. We'll see. Alright, back on the elevator. Going up to the 3rd floor. This is as high as we can go, because we haven't finished the next one yet. Alright, so then we exit into a restaurant, which also doesn't have electricity. I wonder how we're supposed to get electricity in here. Oh yeah, they don't fix the steps. They want me to fix the steps. Got it. Cool. And then the 4th floor will be done. And then Sky City is probably your favorite location? Nice. I do have to ask if finishing the 4th floor is the end, or if there's a 5th floor, I guess. Wasteland is your 2nd favorite? Nice. Nice. I know I've been trying to avoid spoilers, but I'm trying to figure out if there is a 5th floor, I guess, or like a roof. You think 4th floor is the last one? Okay. The one that requires paper and Pikachu. I really honestly thought that Smear Guru was going to be the one that it called for, because they're like artsy, but I guess it makes sense that they would have a prim and proper Pokemon. For sure would have thought like Mr. Mime or something, though. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. What is that? A trace of a Pokemon. What you get? Oh. Fluffy flowers underneath a leatherberry tree. I wonder if it can be any berry tree, or if it's only leatherberries. Go, little pigs, go! Splat. That's so funny to me. Only 3? Come on, Vulpix, you're better than that. There's gotta be a faster way. Like, is there a better furnace I can use that, like, burns faster? Or, I don't know. Probably not. It's probably just the one. If there was a bigger, better furnace, I would probably need like an evolved Pokemon. So it would have to be like Ninetales instead of Vulpix. Ugh, I need 9 more glass. No, 11 more glass. JK, even worse. Womp womp. Alright, well. The Pokemon we would be building a habitat for is currently building. So, hey, look, Flygon. So, oh, splat. What's up with the professor? Whew. Puff, wheeze, stay. When you travel from wheeze, one town to another, I always have to rush to make it there before you. Have you noticed that? I figure you might get into some trouble if you don't have me around to help after all. But no need to worry about me. I'm not about to lose to you youngins just yet, Wheeze. Wait, I didn't even think about that. Professor, you don't have to do that. You could just stay here. That's really funny. Also, the fact that this is environment level 4, which is the same as the beach, is crazy. Alright, let's see it. Someone's journal number 4. The city was a dazzling metropolis the last time I came here with Cece. Now it's barely recognizable. Apparently, the ground in this area has been rising up so quickly that it's caused many of the buildings to collapse and the roads to crack. Some scientists believe that if things continue at this pace, in a matter of centuries, this area will be as high as a mountain in terms of elevation. It looks like most of the people who once lived here have evacuated already. I suppose I should go too. It breaks my heart to leave Cece behind, but it's not forever. No matter what, I'll come back someday, and then Cece and I will travel the world. Aww. Wait, that's really sad, actually. Come on, Vulpix, you can do it. There's 1, 10 more to go. Alright, I don't think we're going to be able to get anything else going in this area. We're just going to have to move on to... Oh, wait. Something about the sink that we have is calling to me. Yes, a spotless washing station, which is a towel rack, a sink, and a wall mirror. So, we have a towel rack, we have a sink in our pockets, and we need a wall mirror. We've got a sink in our pockets. It's a modern sink, but it's still a sink. I would like to make this higher up on the wall, is the thing. And then I can put the sink underneath it. And then I guess I could put like a brick here and then put the mirror against it. Maybe. The mirror might bump into the thing, but it would be cool if I could put the mirror like right there. Maybe this one little thing. So, hey, there's water in there, even though there's not actually water in there. Neat. Okay, so I need a wall mirror. I don't know if I can make them. I don't know if I can find them. But what we're gonna look first is to look to see if I can make one, then see if I can find one, then see if I can find one somewhere. Alright, let's see. Wall mirror. Wall mirror. Mini bookcase, which I need to make some for our little friend Snivy. I think it was 4 of those. So let's make those real quick, just so I don't forget again. Very cool. And then... frame. I thought that was a mirror for a second. Okay. It doesn't look like we can make one, but that's okay. Let's see if we can buy one. Wall mirror. See, a little mirror. I don't think that counts. I think it has to be the, or a big mirror rather. I think it has to be the little mirror. Okay. I'm not seeing one. Very carefully checking through the, okay, it's a glass window, window pane. I was checking to see if it was part of the recipes, and it's not. Okay. So I guess I have to find one somewhere. I don't remember seeing any, but that doesn't mean they don't exist. So first things first, let's go back to the area where Gardevoir was. Seems like a good place to start. We'll hop on here, fly on over. I am curious about this little island over here. It doesn't look like a place we can get to unless we fly over. But I also didn't see any platforms like this, so I don't know if that's something we're supposed to do now or later or what. So I think if we get over there, it may be difficult to get back. So we may want to save that for later. Whoa, they watched me transform, or heard me transform, and then flew over. See, like, this is the little platform, and there seems to be a platform on the other side. So theoretically, I could make 2 more lifts and get across here. It's okay, because I can always go over there and use that lift. Alright. Now this is the area where there's a lot of human stuff. It's where we found the laptop. There's, you know, this broken machine here. Excuse me. So I'm wondering if there is a mirror somewhere in here. Probably not, but I think it would be worth looking. Daily Porygon 2 notes has been added to your human records. Companies involved in the space exploration industry are at each other's throat these days. I'm feeling the pain of it myself, as I've been put in charge of caring for some Porygon 2, meant for planetary exploration. It's a lot of work. Today, one of those 3, Porygon 2, seems unwell. I ordered a patch that sounded effective and applied it, so hopefully it will feel better tomorrow. Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot that gathering iron ore was the thing we were supposed to do. Also, there's like a bunch of wires on the ground. That seems like a bad place for this. Alright, gathering iron ore completed. No mirrors. Alright, here's our tea set from before. I think. Actually, not sure. All these areas look the same. Dilapidated. It's not, because this wouldn't have a laptop in it. Not seeing any wall mirrors. Curiously enough. Also not seeing where we found the laptop originally. Am seeing that. Oh, wait. Are you a wall mirror? No, you're a vanity. You're a whole piece. Dang. I was really hoping. There is a sink in here, though. So, interesting. Let me check the thing to see if a big mirror will count, but I'm almost positive it's specifically a wall mirror. Yep, wall mirror. Okay. So if we can find a wall mirror, we will be all good. I know technically that there are recipes that you get for unlocking more Pokemon, and there's more recipes that you get from raising the environment level, but I don't remember seeing wall mirror as one of the things behind that sort of block, so I don't know. See, this place has like doors that don't open, unfortunately. Lanterns outside, all kinds of stuff. So I would have assumed that there was going to be a wall mirror, but there is not. Okay, well, we tried. Water wheel spot. Okay. How about down here among this stuff? Nope. How about with Tinkaton stuff? Tinkaton likes to collect stuff. Maybe there's one over there. Maybe they have a wall mirror hidden amongst their stuff. They have a window. Neat. Okay. That's a no. we got some party balloons, some lights that don't work, a rope. This is a weird house. And I fell, of course. That's alright. No, don't make me fall again, please. I think there's probably like 50 ways to get up this building, and yet we only found the one. I guess Tinkaton probably technically doesn't have a house because this doesn't have a door anymore, but I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure she'll move back in after we finish building all this stuff. Huh, something over there. What's that over there? What is this over here? Because this is where they're building. What is this? Oh, this is the railway. Alright, little underground spot. Neat. Neat, neat. Curious, can we get over there from in here? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Oh, water pipe. Interesting. Wow. That won't stop me. I can't read. Looks like a waterfall and a road. Oh, hey, there's a polyrath right there. What's up, dude? Splat. You're a new face. What's your deal? Going around building towns and hoping more Pokemon will show up? Dang, that's super rad. Glad you think so. But, are you gonna be okay with those floppy noodle arms? No offense. I can make my arms bigger? Maybe not. Flop, 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 flop. Well, you lucked out. I know a great training spot around here, and I'm feeling generous today. I'll take you there now. Follow me. Okay. Oh, there's a thing over there. Muscles it developed through swimming are thick and powerful. When it lands a square punch, it can turn huge boulders into dust. Nice. Beetle beep. You earned a recipe as a reward. Hooray! You got a recipe for a chic chair. Alright, where do we go? Ah, yellow. Recipe for an office table. As you can tell, the spot's surrounded by super solid sand. Let me tell you, punching the stuff with all your might is an equally solid workout. A single punch is all it takes for a powerhouse like me to pulverize this sand into dust. Don't worry, you'll get there someday. Until then, you ought to train here. Be sure to clean up after yourself. No leaving a sandy mess for others, got it? That's just common decency. It might take a few decades, but if you manage to bring me 6 blocks of ordinary sand someday, I'll be impressed. Sure, you can't use sand for anything, but you can't throw it away. That's just common sense. You can use sand, melting it into glass. Try collecting sand. It's sure to come in handy. Well, I made volcanic ash. Ooh, what's in there? 3 pieces of fluff. Okay. There is some kind of candle. Hello. Ooh, neat. Alright, I guess we have to break some sand. Is that good enough for him? That don't make no sense, dog. Reported by local polyrath. Yeah. Basically. What? You already got 6 blocks of sand? Exactly. For real? Yes, we did, in fact. I was sure it would take you at least a decade, but I guess you're more amazing than I gave you credit for. I turned into a whole other Pokemon, and that's how I did it. Good on you for picking up after yourself. It's too bad sand's totally useless, huh? Apologies for the repetition. There actually is a way to use sand. Okay, that's funny. You can light a fire in a smelting furnace and then put sand in it to make glass. Glass can be a useful building material. Since you're clearly a genius, maybe you could help me out. Sorry to ask, but could you come with me for a sec? Sure. I know it's up there. Okay. You can climb to the top here. There's a dojo just a short walk away. The dojo's like, you know, a place where humans train and stuff. I love spending time there. Seems like there used to be an elevator running here, but it's totally busted now. If you're gonna build up this town so more Pokemon can live here, I'd love for them to come swing by the dojo. So I was wondering, could you maybe fix up the elevator so folks can get to it? Okay, I'll learn how to make elevators. Sure. Thanks, pal. Alright then, listen up. I'm gonna teach you how to fix the elevator. Okay. See how chunks of that ladder are missing? That's a problem. To start, could you fill in the missing spots and make sure the ladder's all connected? Once that's done, I'd like you to climb the ladder and check if there's still an elevator platform up there. Looks like it is. Sum it up, first up is fixing and connecting the ladder. Climbing up to see what the deal is. Okay. Hopefully we have enough ladder pieces. These are the ones we got from Tinkmaster's area. We found them in a Pokeball. Nice. Is that all the pieces? It looks like it. Can you hear me? Looks like you made it up safe. I also don't see a dojo. Can you see a machine hooked up to the ladder? Yes. Should be a big silver thing. Yes. Ah, yeah, I knew it. That's an elevator platform. Now all you gotta do is put another one of those down here, and bam, it's elevator time. Which brings us to step 2 of how to fix the elevator. You're gonna teach me how to make an elevator? Because... Come back down here for a sec. Okay, sure. Okay, thought I was gonna be able to just jump down. The game did not want me to just jump down. Or 2. Time for the next step, fixing the elevator. That's right, you guessed it, we gotta make another elevator platform. You gotta teach me how. I thought you might just come up with an idea on the spot. Okay, that's a little too meta because we've been doing that the whole game. Guess that'd be too easy. Got no clue how to make something like that, so now what? Oh, right, Alakazam knows how to make all kinds of complicated stuff like that. Maybe we ask them. New plan. Go find Alakazam, ask them how to make an elevator platform. I'm pretty sure they were living in a spot like this last time I saw them. Like the little curtain right there. That would be fun. Surging Psychic Power. Simple Cushion Crystal Ball. Okay. What do you think that crystal ball at Alakazam's place is made of? Maybe glass? Can I make a crystal ball? Okay. So I'm gonna need extra glass. Broken wind. Oh. Can I break the window panes to just get glass and I don't have to? Okay. Maybe you could use them to crack what? Let's find out. If these just make glass, I'm gonna be surprised. I guess not surprised, but like... Nice. So technically we don't have to burn all that volcanic ash, we just have to break a bunch of windows. Kind of surprised the crystal is here. Alright. What's this? Looks like a Pokemon can process materials you put in here. Like something inside. This is a different furnace. I wonder if that matters. Alright, how much glass for the little thingy? Is it more than 4? No, we need 3. Cool. I'm gonna go around smashing the windows over here after this. Made a crystal ball. Bam. Those mysterious blocks are really pretty, but I still haven't found an actual purpose for them, or why they're there. Some more whys. I wonder if that's the reason the area, like, apparently grew, like, in the, thing that we just read inside the Pokemon Center. It's that the area just kind of, like, started rising from the ground. I wonder if that's what it is. Found a trace of a Pokemon. What is it? It's an illuminated bench. Neat. I guess. I also didn't see a dojo while we were up there. Alright, so there's a cushion here. Let's pop our crystal ball down. Perfect. Alakazam's gonna love it. Alright. Well, there's 2 different Pokemon we could get. We could get a common Pokemon or an Alakazam. I wonder if the other one is an Abra. That would make sense. Or a Jinx. Could be Jinx. It's over here. Let's find out. It's more crystals. I did not see a dojo to the place where Polyrath sent us to, so I'm a little concerned. Oh wow, that was fast. Also he said, good job cleaning up after yourself. And there's this whole thing. Reason almost all the journal... I've read almost all the journal entries at this point. I'm like, why are the pretty rocks recent? I'm gonna go with red. I've read almost all the journal entries at this point. And I'm like, but why the pretty rocks though? I have no idea. If I'm not mistaken, you're a Ditto, right? It does not want you to speak. Short sentences only, Cube. Well, isn't this a sight to behold? In all my years, I've never seen a Ditto transformed into a human. Oh, it's supposed to be recently red? Oh. Speaking of humans, I don't see any around here, so how were you able to transform into one? It was my talent from before the apocalypse. No need to answer that, just musing to myself. That is canonically what it is, because in the human journal entries that we read, the person leaving them said that we would transform into them. So. Alright, do you know how to make an elevator? You want me to make an elevator platform? You were correct in assuming that I know the answers to all the small mysteries of the world. But I've been asleep so long, I can't seem to shake the fog from my head. It may take some time before I remember all the things I used to know. Darn. That's certainly how it feels, but for some reason, how to make an elevator platform is one thing I do remember clear as day. Fantastic. Are you listening now? Here's what you'll need to do. Alright, if it requires glass, we're out. Connect 2 elevator platforms to the ladder, the elevator will start moving. It's not limited to just 2. As long as they're connected by ladders with no gaps, you can line up 3 or even 4 elevator platforms, and they should still work properly. For some reason, all my knowledge about elevators, and only about elevators, has come rushing back to me. I'd love to see that knowledge put to good use. Would you please build one actual elevator platform for me? Sure. What does it require, though? It requires 8 glass, 2 Tinka gears, and 8 concrete. So that's going to be a no for now. We have a better use for this glass. But there seems to be an elevator right here. Oh, and it seems to be working. Nice. I was wondering if it was going to be one of those things where you have to, like, summon it. It is indeed. Huh. Trying to figure out what we're looking at. Ooh, a thing. Oh, that's cool. I like that. I don't remember this glowy spot from before, but it's fine. Technically, we came at this area from below, so that makes sense. Small lost relic. I did think that the mysterious orb or the crystal ball was going to be a relic we had to find, but that's okay. I've completed your piles of paper. Excellent. 20 piles. Alright, let's drop off this glass and then go check on our friend Vulpix. The crystal rocks have to be used for something. Like, I don't imagine that they are glass, but they gotta be used for something. Sweet, 11. They also can't be put in the smelter. What can they be used for? This can only take limestone. I mean, I guess technically they're like a building material, kind of like the black rocks that you can get. Can't really do much with them, but I don't know. There's got to be a use for them. I can't think of what, but there's gotta be one. Alright, let's slide this glass into place. Wait, wait, wait. Oh yeah, Tinkaton will make us Tinka Gears, right? Ma'am. Alright, look at this. Oh, Chef Dente's still here. I didn't even realize. What's that sound? Alright, Ingot, make me some gears. How many? 6, I guess. I don't remember how many I needed. I heard a weird sound. I don't know what it was. Did y'all hear that? Or am I crazy? Oh well, start building. Doodly. It'll be done at 10:31. Awesome, we're set to get cracking on the 4th floor. Leave the rest to me and my happy helpers. This will take a while. Come check on us later. I am glad that it doesn't technically take until the next day. Would be a little bit sad if it did. The sound I thought I heard is I thought it was one of the legendary birds. But I'm not seeing evidence of it. So, oh, lizard. Hey, the sound alerts thing popped up. Nice. And hydrate. Amazing. Lizards don't need to hydrate. What are you talking about? I do want to get custom alert thingies at some point. I think that'd be neat. But I got emotes recently, so. And nobody's played with them except for me. Mostly I play with them on Discord, because I'm a weirdo. I have so many emotes of my dog. He is cute. I love him. I'm gonna use all of them. Hang on. Boop. Look at all these emotes. So cool. I need to figure out how I can get my emote wall back, because when I swapped over from the old program I used to use back in the day to this one, I no longer had the ability to do like the emote explosion on the screen. So I'd like to figure that out at some point. But yeah, look at all these emotes. Nice. Beautiful. Alright. I don't need anything else, I don't think. Let's do a quick little check. Get my dailies completed. And then, for the final time, we will make it today. He said, I need to figure it out, and it instantly cut to an ad. Amazing. That's why you should subscribe, is that then you don't have to listen to ads. Making it right now, today. Yeah. By the time the ad break ends, it'll be tomorrow. In-game, at least. I think I figured it out. I don't know why it took so long for the game to load. We were setting it back to the actual current time, which is, you know, a day later, basically. And the game decided it was going to take its time loading. I think it's a little mad at me. The warm air from 3 campfires rises high into the sky. When its group is attacked, Pomo is the first to leap into battle, defeating enemies with a fighting technique that something. Alright, Ditto, up and at 'em. Whew. Poor little Ditto. Working itself to the bone. Alright, I don't know what we're gonna need next. I'm gonna put the Pokemetal fragments in here. I have a feeling we're gonna need some. I'm gonna grab the concrete, and then up we go. Woo! It goes all the way to the top. We might not need anything. There you go, Cece. Got all your teeth gears all ready. Good to go. Nice. Alright. The Skyland Building's fourth floor is finished. You should definitely check it out while you're here. I wonder if it's gonna tell me how to add power to this place. Ready for the big reveal? Here we go! Ooh, they've got shell things on the walls. That must be Pikachu's touch. Ooh, a nice border. Still has no electricity though. Oh, looks like the top is done. Like a rooftop area. It's pretty cool. Nice. Skyland building is complete. We did it! We all worked together and totally fixed up this big building. Cece, all of you, thanks so much for helping me out. I had a blast. So it's finally finished, is it? That's quite the feat for Pokemon alone to accomplish. I had a lot of fun too. It really has become quite a magnificent building. Oh, well then, what are we waiting for? Let's take a look inside, Cece. Uh-oh. Oh my, what was that just now? Daytime, apparently. This building, what is happening here? Oh. Uh-oh, that looks bad. What the heck's that voice? I hear it coming from above. Oh my, there's something very odd happening in the sky. Yeah? That's not supposed to be there. Uh-oh. I believe someone was moving on the roof just now. Is it Arceus? Has God come to take us away? Will you please go check the roof of this building? Might be a Pokemon we haven't met before. Please, CC, do it for me. I'd be crushed if anything happened to this beautiful building we just finished. I have so many fears right now. Why am I the one going? Why isn't Professor Tangrowth going? He's better with words than me. See, I can't even talk to you guys, much less him. Ah. Alright, let's Ditto-fy instead of whatever I was doing. Technically, I probably am supposed to take the elevator up, but I'm just gonna take the stairs. It's fine. Right. Up this one. This one. And up the roof. Okay. Oh, rooftop garden. Sweet. Okay. Mr. Ball. Is it gonna be Mewtwo? Who's it gonna be? Oh, I'm so furious. Can't really break out of a Master Ball, I don't think. It's Mewtwo. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. What you doing, buddy? It would make sense for him to be in a Master Ball. Hey, buddy. We don't have to battle now, do we? I didn't learn any moves. Can I interest you in a silly dance? You're an odd Ditto. Did you and your friends construct this building? Sure did. I see. I was concerned that humans might be using the power of their so-called science in unwise ways again. What? But to hear that this large building was erected by Pokemon is quite a surprise. What happened to the humans? I do not know. The last time I saw a human was in a city where rain no longer fell. I believe it was called Fuchsia. The Wastelands. They were putting up a peculiar building on a nearby beach. I think it's highly likely that they were plotting something nefarious. The Team Rocket building! If you're curious about humans, I suggest you investigate around there. I don't know if it's actually the Team Rocket building, but it's that building where they want us to bring them a bunch of stuff. And that was hinted at by all the Team R journals that we found. Although a great deal of time has passed, I can't be sure that the building still exists. It does. I don't usually speak at such length. Perhaps this is a sign that I've taken a liking to you. Interesting. DNA is almost the same as Mew's, however its size and disposition are vastly different. And it weighs 269 pounds and stands 6'7". That's a big man. The genetic Pokemon has been registered to your Pokedex. Your trainer rank increased to Master. It's time I took my leave. Perhaps we shall meet again somewhere. Okay, back to the Wastelands, I guess. So I can keep working on that building. So, Cece, who did you find on the roof? Please come back here soon and tell us what you learned. What if I just died, Professor? Splat. I'm so resilient. Oh, where did it go? Who did you find on the roof? What's that? Albi, you found Mewtwo? So now you've even become friends with the legendary Pokemon Mewtwo. Astonishing. Truly, what an amazing surprise. I can't believe an incredible Pokemon like that came all this way to celebrate us completing the building. That's not what he came for. Not... Oh my, were they terribly good looking? No. Tell us, did Mewtwo say anything about the humans? They don't know what happened to humans. Really? Well, that's unfortunate. But it did seem like you two were talking for quite a while. Are you certain they didn't tell you anything about the humans? Really try to remember. Oh, that building on the beach. Oh, that building we discovered near the cave where you and I first met, eh? It may be a good idea to investigate that building a bit further. But aside from everything else, it seems the sudden appearance of Mewtwo can be chalked up to the impressive job you all did rebuilding this great structure. Well done indeed, everyone. I hope we can continue working together like this so that all Pokemon in the towns can live comfortably. Nice. Important request. Complete. Okay. We build the huge building, blah blah blah. Where is Matang? I'm sure he's around here somewhere. This building needs electricity. I'm sure that's going to be a quest soon. Power it up. Alright, I don't know where he is. He's not anywhere where I can immediately see him, so he's getting honey. What? There you are. Did we have him making paper? Oh, I guess not. Let's have him make some paper. We've only got 5 left, but that's okay. Make me some paper, please. How many bunches? All of it. I don't remember how much paper they needed on the beach, but I think the beach needed paper. Either that or it was just the bookshelves. Okay, back to the Wastelands. Whoops, not the one I planned to click on. You've arrived home. Delightful. Clicked on the wrong house. Withered Wasteland, please. Nope. Bye, Rickety. See you later. I like how my house is just a square of volcanic ash with a bed in the middle and a door. What's the door holding on to? Pile of ash? I don't know. It just works that way, I guess. I don't know. Crazy. Fancy, 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 fancy. All right, onwards we go. We've arrived home. Now the question is it going to be a situation where we get like all the badges? Because they had like the replicated badge for the first one. So I do wonder, is it going to be a situation where we get like all of them and then we go through and figure stuff out? God. I need more wheat. All right, so we need tomatoes and we need wheat. I did not remember that. I think I was thinking of the books, needing paper for the books. To Leek Beach. That is where the tomatoes grow. And then we will go to the rocky area and get some wheat. We'll be all good. Technically, the beans also grow in this area and also in the rocky area. Beans kind of grow everywhere. I have a feeling that we'll need the potatoes because we got some potato seeds from Snivy. So I imagine that'll be a thing. And we don't have any more day advancing we can do. Womp womp. Let's grab some tomatoes. Oh my goodness, that reminded me of the VeggieTales theme song. If you like to talk to tomatoes, if a squash can make you smile, if you like to waltz with potatoes, up and down the produce side. Recipe for a bookcase. Heck yeah. I don't remember what I needed a bookcase for. I think that was one of the habitats. Was there a bookcase habitat? Am I crazy? I didn't recall. I might be crazy. Nope. I'm crazy. There was not one for a bookcase. I just assumed that any recipe we get is for a habitat. So, alright, collected. Now to Rocky Ridges. And yes, I did watch quite a bit of VeggieTales as a youngin' because of my grandma. So I have seen quite a few of the episodes. And to this day, she still sometimes sings one of the songs to me because it's a funny song. It's about a cucumber who is looking for a hairbrush. Fun stuff. You have arrived home. Oh, hey, Chef Dente is here. This is a fine kettle of fish. What's a fine kettle of fish? I mean, there are fish Pokemon. Does that count? Wheat, wheat, and beans, beans, beans. Nice. Just harvest as many vegetables as we can. We're gonna harvest all the beans because there's so many beans. I guess I should water this stuff since I'm, you know, stealing all the vegetation. We have not been keeping up with this area. It also looks like this is supposed to be grown out in a way that everything is watered all the time, but it's definitely not built that way. And that was before we came to this area, so can't even blame ourselves for that one. A stone house kit. Nice. Touch. Touch. Add a stand. Nice. New daily items. Pop art bed, sandbags, iron pipes, and wall-mounted flowers recipe. And it's on sale. Heck yeah. Buy a recipe that's on sale. Challenges of the day? Who knows? Gather vines and generate electricity and set off fireworks again for some reason. Weird. Mysterious slate. Turn to the back are letters? Question mark. Neat. It doesn't look like any of this stuff is different. I had a thought that maybe some of the stuff that was going to be on sale was going to be different. So we would be able to maybe buy the wall mirror recipe or the wall mirror itself in a different town, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So, oh well. Well, would you like to go to the Withered Wastelands, please? I hope I have enough wheat because I don't know what I was thinking. Not growing my wheat properly. It's alright. We can always grab Dartrix and see if he'll cast some magic or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, it says something about sleeping off a bad mood after a fight. Neat. Hydrated yellow tall grass. The only downside to this also being my office chair is that I sit all day long. So I've been sitting in this specific chair all day long, and I'm like, oh, I want to sit in a different chair. I want to stretch my leggies. And I am because I have my footrest, but it's not the same. I'm trying to think if there were wheat in. I think there was wheat in the Skyland area. So if we didn't just harvest enough, we can go over there and see. I hope we did enough since it's, 10. Part 2. Not a huge veggie fan myself, to be honest, but I know I've got to eat them to stay healthy, so I do it anyway. I mean, these ones for the Pokemon, of course. Anyway, forget all that. Here's your reward. Go on, take it. You got the Cascade-like badge. Okay. Pretty great badge, right? People say that you're less likely to get toothaches when you've got one of these. Complete all the beginner level tasks for the Team Initiation Challenge. A light turned on. These lights will only turn on one by one as you progress through the Team Initiation Challenge. This shows that you're one step closer to joining up. At this rate, you'll be boss in no time. But your burgeoning task has only just come out of its shell, like a newly hatched Magikarp. To keep up your efforts within the Team Initiation Challenge and turn on all the lights, you're sure to rise right to the top, like a mighty Gyarados. Let's get right to the next stage of the Team Initiation Challenge. Lumber, fluff, and paper. Oh, we do need paper. Burnables. Let's get things fired up, just like your sizzling energy. Okay. I've got plenty of lumber. I've got plenty of fluff. And I've got plenty of paper. Cruising right along. Crackle, crackle. Completed part 3 of the Team Initiation Challenge. Congratulations. I could just sit and stare at a nice I could just sit and stare at a nice fire for hours and hours without getting bored. At least, that's what our boss said. Pretty cool, eh? The kids shouldn't try that on their own. It's dangerous. Anyway, here's that reward. You've got the Thunderish badge. But not another light so far. Not bad, right? I've heard that if you've got that badge, it'll never rain when you're on a date. Neat. Anyway, moving along. Let's get cooking with part 4. Bricks, gold ingots, and 50 concrete. Great. Building materials. I know you're up to it, boss in the making. Alright, I'm gonna need way more bricks. I've got enough squishy clay, so I'll be okay. Thankfully, I have plenty of concrete because we stocked up the day before. But these gold ingots, man, I've only got 9 and I need 20. Great. Okay. Do I have any gold ore? That's the real question. I don't think I do. I think we used all our gold ore. Okay. We don't have any gold ore. So what we're going to do is we're going to find Charmander. And we're going to give him some squishy clay. Oh, no, there's a thing here. We have a smelting furnace here. We're going to give Charizard. I know you're not good with rain. Sorry, focus for me, please. Have some squishy clay. Make me some bricks. Alright, 10 bricks will get, or 10 squishy clay will give me 20 bricks. I need to double check how many we need because we might need to make someone else no, not now, Squirtle. I'm so sorry. I want to see where this goes. I'm kind of concerned about the fact that that only lit up one of the lights. Okay, so we only need about 20 of them. So we need gold. We need gold so badly. Which means rocky ridges, and we're off on a gold hunt. Oof. That's going to take us a while because we're going to need multiple Pokemon with fire making gold ingots pretty much everywhere. Otherwise, we're not going to finish in time. Because I think the ingots take the longest. Oof. Big oof. That's alright. But yeah, so if finishing 3 quests only has 1 light on, I have a feeling it's going to be a total of like 6 quests. So every 2 quests you get a light. Kind of surprised because I would have assumed 8 total, which is still very well could. It could be like the last light comes on and then you have to set off like the final light. So, which neat, but also oof. You were making glass, weren't you? Oh no, you were making copper, that's right. Alright. So I need to make food because I have to have the hamburger steak power to be able to break the gold. And then I just have to find it. And then I have to smelt it. Oh no. Any gold? No, of course not. That would be too convenient. Alright, no. Oh, yep, beans. Beans, beans, beans. So many beans. Give me a simple hamburger steak. Yes. I think I'll just need 1. Not 100% sure. Simple hamburger steak. I wish it gave you the option to eat it immediately. That would be kind of helpful. Delicious. Fully recovered our PP. Powered up Rock Smash. Amazing. Please stop. Whatever I'm doing right now, please stop. Okay. I know we saw 1 earlier. Just not a lot. But we saw 1, and it's a start. Where was it? That's the real question. Was it over here? No. This was where all these crystal thingies are. Maybe it was closer to like, the museum stuff. Because I remember we saw a bunch of iron, and then we happened to see one of them that was gold when we were looking for copper. Which will show us we should always grab all of this stuff anytime we see it. Okay, that was the gold. Oops. It's okay. We can afford to get an extra iron, I think. I think it'll be fine. Okay. 1 gold of 20. It would probably not be worth it to run back every single time we get a gold ore, but since we have to go pretty far to like find the next area of gold, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and drop this off in the furnace, and then we'll just have to continue on. And if he happens to make it while we're gone, it'll be cool. What? What? What's up? What? I'm gonna say thank you. Here, you can have this. Oh, thanks. What'd I get? Elegant flower seeds. I was hoping for ore, but I will take elegant flower seeds. Thank you, Magmar. Okay, time for the grindstone. Time to look for gold. Okay. There's none there, obviously. And there's none here. Let's check this area. That's all iron. I'm positive that I could dig into these iron areas and potentially find some gold, but I'm looking for the surface gold for now. I think that'll be our good starting point, is to just look for surface gold. Is that a surface gold? It looked like a surface gold. Nope, it was an iron. Yep, probably. It looks kind of like iron. That's going to be the hard part, is that some of this is going to look like gold at the glance, and then it won't be. But gold is a little shinier, so... Wow. Almost wasted a punch. Nice, 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 nice. We got 3 so far. I need like 20. Ooh, it's gonna take a while. That's kind of the reason that we went ahead and gave Magmar the first one, is so that he can start working on one, and we're not waiting until we have all of them to start working on them. So, yeah, there is some over there. Oh, I thought I hit the button sooner than that. I was almost lava on my toes, which would have been not as fun as you might think. So, okay, it's like 4. Not really a great start. We did have to find a lot of gold while making the building, so I'm not going to be surprised if it is a little bit harder to find gold. Mostly because we came through and we grabbed a bunch while we were in here before. Mind you, we used all of that, so it's not like, you know, we've got secret gold somewhere. But it is a little sad. Alright, that's 6 ore so far. And then 1 that Magmar's working on, so that's 7. I'm gonna go ahead and drop these off. Ooh, that is a gold. I was gonna say, I'm gonna drop these off and go from there. Is this the right way? It's not the right way. Where the heck am I? Oops. Where the heck am I? This is not where I thought I was. Okay, well, at least we know that if we go in on the hot spring side, there might be gold over there. So that's cool. We're going so fast in a blinding sort of way. Wow, he didn't work on it. That's fine. We are gonna get him to work on it this time. Before we were relying on him just seeing it and working on it. This time we're actually gonna get him to work on it. So. Alright, so he's gonna work on the first 7. We're gonna need at least 13 more, if I remember correctly. And hopefully the answer is not like 40 instead of 20. So if it's 40, well, you know, good luck to us, I guess. I don't need that Pokemon habitat, probably. At least not right this second. Mostly because it's like, oh, I'm looking for gold. I'm not looking for Pokemon. I'm sorry, Pokemon. We're behaving very human-like because we're trying to get humans to come back. Okay. This is all regular iron and volcanic ash. No worries there. I thought I had gathered some extra ore at some point. I guess I didn't. Alright, this is probably going to be just volcanic ash all the way up and not any ores. Because the ore are going to be closer to the ground and they're going to be further down into this mine, more than likely. So I don't know that there's any in. Saw something. Hydrate again? Is it because I'm near all this lava? That makes sense. I didn't realize I had rollout selected. Delightful. Alright. Ooh, there's another one. Nice. Whoops. Oh, I thought there was another one. There was, in fact, not another one. It was a trick of my own brain. Now, if we make our way back to the moss area, we might be able to find some. But I saw a brick that was one of the ones that tells us to break stuff in this area. Over here somewhere. So I'm going to assume that maybe, mayhaps, there might be something in here. I think we got all of the gold in here. I see holes in the ground, so I imagine... Oh, we got most of the gold. That's what I should say. Because there's a piece right there. Unless past me was like, oh, we shouldn't grab all of it. What about future me? Which, I mean, thanks past me. However, we could have gathered it. It would have been okay. It doesn't look like it. It fully looks like we gathered as many pieces as we could and just happened to miss that one. But, yeah. I was thinking about the weird crystal stuff, and at first I thought maybe it was the crystal bricks for these, but I realized, no, that's the crystal that grows here. So, I don't know. Alright, I'm not seeing any gold in here, but I also don't want to risk missing any. Ah, see, I would have missed one. So, we're going to proceed very carefully, and hope like heck we don't fall in the lava. Wow, I fell in the lava. We're gonna hope like heck we don't fall in the lava. Immediately falls in the lava. What? Oh, I can't jump high enough. Okay, okay, alright, I get it. Alright. I've got... Do I only have... Oh, I only have one volcanic ash. It's okay. It'll give me the perfect jumping spot. Nice. I'm glad I went over here. There was at least one gold. Imagine if I had continued falling to my death. Instead of not doing that. I could have just punched this wall out, but I was trying to save a little bit of my... Okay, I'm gonna punch the wall out. What I was gonna say was I was trying to save a little bit of my food power, and trying not to use it on punching the wall out. But as we discovered, the better choice is to punch out the wall. I think there's gold over there. Trying really, really hard not to hurt myself, fall in the lava, all of that fun stuff. Oh, now... Okay. Can't be too angry. It was not. It was iron. It was always iron. That's okay. That's okay. I'm only a little bit upsetty, Spaghetti. And I will be fine. A little disappointed is all. Okay, I'm not gonna make it. Uh-oh. What am I gonna do? Ha! Nice. Good job, me. We made it. All of that only got us 4. which is really sad. That is not nearly enough, especially for all the heartache we just went through. Ooh wee. Okay. I have a feeling that that hole in the wall was once gold. We obliterate the gold. All right, let's hop up here. Hop up here. I guess I'll take these. Reddish brown cave rock. Cool. And red rock can often be found near lava. Super cool. Very cool. I'm very, very thankful for this knowledge. Why? 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 Just why? Okay. Okay. Made it back up. We're doing okay. We're doing great. Doing great. Wonderful, even. Okay. So there is another something. Well, there's a lot of ash in here. I was gonna say there's another exit around here somewhere. And that's what I was trying to find. Okay. Starting to worry that we won't be able to find much more gold. But it's okay. It's alright. We'll find it. It's gotta be somewhere. We probably just have to dig Minecraft style until we find it. In the meantime, we're gonna add what we do have to Magmar's pile. And hope for the best. I didn't expect there to be like a large stash of gold ore, but I did expect a little bit, not gonna lie. Alright, we'll have 12 at the end of this. Alright, let's head over. I know that we can get there from here, but I think it'll be a little bit easier to go in from the hot spring side, simply because it'll be a starting point to somewhere, rather than having to rely on finding our way back over here. You got a hot spring sprout. Didn't we already have one of these? Oh no, we got the recipe for it. That's cool. Neat. Alright, into the mines. Okay, there's a furnace here. Cool. I don't know if Torkoal can use it or not, though. Ooh, that looks like gold. How did I do the spot above the gold before the gold? How did that happen? Wow. Alright. As suspected, carving out the iron in an area does not guarantee there will be more or that there will be gold behind it. So, I don't want to use up too much of our punching power if I can help it, but if we see a gold, of course, we're going to run for it. This one. Wow. Trying not to use up my power immediately punches a non-metal surface. 10 out of 10. We'll do it again. Alright. So I know how low I can go before I hit lava. If I can see it. I am positive that if I punch out the ground beneath where I'm currently standing, I will in fact find lava. Now in Minecraft, this would be where the diamonds would be spawning, so that's cool at least. Or at least a good chunk of where they'd be spawning. Whoop. Oop. Let's take out this spot. This one. Get in here. I was kind of hoping that because this is a like whole section of iron, that there would be some gold in here. Unfortunately not. Here. I'm starting to wonder if the only gold available is the gold that's like surface level, which would really suck. Effects of food have worn off, as previously predicted. And that's what I was afraid of. And there seems to be plenty of iron to go around, but like no gold. I understand gold's supposed to be a little more rare in real life too. Man, I really need the gold. Alright, this looks like the museum again, so is there a cooking station over here? Because if there's a cooking station over here, let's whip up some stuff real quick and... Nope. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. I do need more beans, though. Running low on beans. We gave a bunch of them to a tower in the middle of nowhere. Right. Oh. That. Oh, a grill. Oh, not a grill. It's a soup pot. Brr. Neat. However, I am not looking for soup pot. I am looking for pan, I think. I think it's a pan. What do we get? We got mysterious slate. How do I get that? Suppose I could just go out that side, but this way? I don't know. This looks somewhat familiar. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know where I am. I know I can follow the railroad tracks. Oh, and of course there's gold in here. Okay. So outside the museum and outside of these things. Oh, this is where Rotom was. Okay. Where am I? Whee! Run everybody over. Whee! I'm so fast. Okay. This time, we're gonna make 2 of them. So that we have one that we eat right now. And then we have one for when we run out. And we're gonna go back and get that 1 ore that we saw. And then we're going to drop it off at Magbars because we'll be at 3. We're gonna hope for the best. Eating hamburger steaks powered up through rock smash. Like, love that for us. Okay. So we were in here, and then we came out here, and then somewhere around here was gold. Yay! Just 1, but 1 is enough. I'm really starting to think that the gold will all be on the surface level, which, not really how gold works, but you know, it's okay. There is something behind this wall right here. I don't know if we're supposed to punch through here to get to it, but... that looks not as promising as I thought it would. But there is gold in here. Hello? Hello? What the heck? What is this? It's full of gold in here. Where am I? Oh, there's still gold back there. Good thing we brought 2 hamburger steaks. Nice. Alright, that's iron. I don't know where this is on the map, but, nice. that. Perfect. I'm concentrating so hard on gathering all this gold that I keep forgetting that I'm in the middle of a stream. So, embarrassing. Wow, there's a ton of gold in here. Man. Okay, well, we found all the gold we needed, which is cool. We will just need the time to actually get it processed, and that's going to be equally as hard as finding all this stuff. Nice. Man, okay. So for posterity's sake, we are, I don't know, I can't really get any closer to the map. So it looks like we're somehow behind the gate that leads into the sky area, if that helps. Literally anyone. So if you're looking for more gold ore, well, that's the place to look, I guess. Neat. There's a ton. Like, we're already up to 19. I don't know how you're supposed to get in here, but we broke through a random wall. So, probably not the proper way to do it, but that's how we did it. I have a feeling that at some point iron's going to be needed. I'm going to go ahead and grab some while I'm here. And, yeah. If we end up needing it, we just have the Pokemon make it. Okay, down. I think this is all iron through here. There's a couple of gold, but it's starting to get more irony down here, I think. Or I won't know. I think I'll probably turn around and there'll be a whole wall of gold, and I will never know. I'll never know what I find next. Okay. It looks like this is the entrance from that lava room. So if you find the lava room, you just have to get across. Apparently you can find a bunch of gold that way. Good to know. Good to know that if I had persisted in the lava room and tried to avoid dying, we could have found a bunch of gold. As predicted, the lava was hiding the gold. Alright, trying to get that one right there. Looks like I'll have to find a creative way to get to it. Here. Oh, don't mind if I do. I'll get a bunch on the way. It's very interesting to me that there's like a bunch of gold and then there's also gold behind it. Just blindly punching, so. Right, let's break our way to it, I guess. I'm punching things I can't see at the moment. Oh, effects of the food have worn off. Good, because I need to see how many I need to go. Okay. I think that's where it is. Yeah, I can start punching this one. Wow. Not quite. There's one more. Trying to, oh, not to do that, actually. Okay, where's that, or volcanic ash? That's fine. I still can't reach it. Womp womp. I've got sand, don't I? Do have sand. Aha! Because sand is easy to break, I figured I would just use it to get up here, and then I could just punch my way down if I wanted to. Which I will. Whoa. I'm punching way too many things. Okay. Nice. We got 32 gold ore by running around this room. So, worth it. For sure. As for how we get back, I have no idea. So what I am going to do is cheat a tiny bit. We're going to go to the Sparkling Skylands, and I'm going to drop off some gold with Voltex. Then we're going to go visit Charizard, see how he's doing with the bricks, maybe drop off some gold with him, and then go back to Magmar and drop off some gold with him. And that will be hopefully how we do it. Might do Magmar first. So we hit Magmar, then we'll go see Charizard so that we can drop the bricks off and see how many gold we actually need. You have arrived home. Excellent. We built a huge building complete. Okay, Pokemetal got done. We'll drop 10 off the Vulpix. I need to find Vulpix, who's probably in her home, but let's click on this first. Huge building, clean up the mud. I don't know what else. Challenges. Clean up the mud. Nice. Lots of money. Money, money, money. There's Dragonite. I thought it was Charizard for a second, and I was like, what are you doing up there? Where did you go today? Follow me. Sure, I'll follow you. It doesn't matter where I went today, Vulpix. We have things to do. Once we get all of the people working on gold, I'll probably come back here, clear out that little cave that has the Pokemetal in it, and move Pokemon into it that like the dark. Be nice to them, you know. It's fine. Okay, we decided we were gonna go see Magmar second. Go to Rocky Ridges. And I'm gonna put my little feet thing up. Aha! I was gonna do it without hands, and then it got stuck. Can't do it without hands. Turns out I need hands. Turns out I really need hands. That's what I'm doing. Can't see it unless I am leaning down. So, womp womp. And I don't remember if I gave you your hydrate, so I'm gonna do it again. You arrived home. Does that mean we could have broken the windows in this house? Probably. Wow, zipping all over the place. Alright, he's got 10 for us, which is great. We're gonna drop off 10 more, because of course we are. Whoops, that was way more than 10. Okay. While he's working on those, we're gonna head to Withered Wasteland. I don't know what else we could possibly need for Withered Wasteland after this. I'm positive that there's gonna be like a bunch more tests to do. If the game makes you go through all the first badges, that would actually be really cool. A little bit tedious, I think, but that's okay. We'll find out here in a second. So, it'll be fine. You've arrived home. Nice. We have such a tiny little house. I think at some point we'll probably start making everybody's homes nicer and, you know, more complex, but we'll see. Neat. They got our clay done. We got 20 bricks. Cool. Come with me. I would like for you to make me some gold. I'm sure you do. He said, I got this. Done with that one. Oh, I'm one short. Okay. I think technically Magmar is going to be done first, but I don't know for certain. Oh, hey. Here's the thank you. Neat. Neat. I don't know what or if that actually does anything, but it's cool. Could be powering something in this. Alright. Let's go back to Magmar and double check I don't remember how far away he was from the next one. Admittedly, I wasn't really looking at it, but I have a feeling he's going to be done before either Vulpix or Charizard. So, we shall see. We shall see. If the funky furnace that we saw near Poliwrath actually does create things faster, then we may need to grab that and put it near somebody, like Charizard. That would be a good use of our time. Okay, let's zip over here, touch this, challenges, gather ore, hooray! Oop, there's more. Gather more ore. We only have level 4 open because we only have level 4. Okay. Why aren't we going up? We were not in the exact 3 pixel spot that we needed to be. Okay, a little under halfway. So let's go back to Sparkling Skylands. And we'll go work on the little area with the Pokemetal in it and try to make that into like a cave house and see how we do. Wow. It says, after eating a snack, remember to put your trash in the trash can. Think Pokemon remember to do that? I don't think they do. I think their snacks are all organic and there's not really any trash. Because, I mean, for carrots, I'm sure they eat the entire carrot. And I doubt there's any, like, you know, Pop-Tarts or anything around here. Could be. I mean, you know, could be some Twinkies that survive the apocalypse. Pokemon Twinkies. I don't know if they have Twinkies in the Pokemon world. If they had Pokemon Twinkies, I'm positive it would be an actual Pokemon that looked kind of like Twinkie. Because, I mean, they've got food Pokemon like Alcremie, so I imagine there is a Twinkie Pokemon, and it looks like Twinkie. People will tweet it. Horse Rock. Do not fish for Horse Rock. I'm breaking this area out because I think it will work better as a cave if it's one level lower. Down into it. Get all the Pokemetal out of here so we're not breaking their house if we come in here. I will probably just go ahead and move like a couple of objects and some walls into here and call it a day. So I think it has to be square, but I'm not 100% sure. So if it has to be square, we're already off to a bad start. We would need to be one more this way. Perfect. And then this one would have to go almost out of our food. So we will finish it off with putting some rocks back. And then we just need a door right there. And there you go, it's a cave. Oh, there's one on the ceiling, oh no. Now to make this cave more dark and gloomy, we need to tile off the entrance. I don't want to block off too terribly much, but we're very near Froakie's home, apparently. Go away, Froakie. I'm not building a house for you. Alright, let's add some sand here, because sand we can break even with our regular fists. Oops. I should have just aimed down where I was trying to get to and put it there. Just trying to get more. Aha! It worked. And then I can break the sand. Then this corner. Walk up the light there. Okay. Neat. Oh, good. I was a little bit worried that we weren't gonna finish it before the food wore off. Just barely made it. Okay. Next, find step. Yes, yes. I'll get to you in a minute, Professor. Do I have any? Well, first, do I have anything to put in here? And I think I do. I just do not know where it is. Nope, it's a stone house field. Guess not. Oh well. Don't worry about it. I need a door. What am I doing? What are they building? I think they're building. Let's do a large wooden door. We may have to break some pieces to fit it. That's okay. I need... Who is it that likes dark? I think it's Pupitar that likes the dark. Are you the one complaining? Nope. But this is your house. Did we finally make it dark enough for him and now we don't need it? Alright, you come with me. Okay. So Pupitar likes... what exactly? I don't know. I clicked the wrong thing. Pupitar likes... going pretty late tonight. Yeah! Mostly because I thought I was done and I wasn't done. Which is okay. But I thought one spot was going to be the end of the game, and then it turns out that that was not the end of the game. And it's this other spot. Now I can't find Pupitar. Is he... oh, there it is. I was going to say, is he not unique to this area? He of... stone stuff. I see, I see. Do you see? Stone stuff. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. How are you doing, Kuzunoha? I am kind of sleepy. What's this? Looking for stone. That's made of stone. Winding down for the night. Excellent. Excellent. I will probably do so very shortly. But I wanted to get like a good chunk of things done before I started trying to tap out. Is that the only stone thing I have? Embarrassing. Oh well. I'll give him a bed anyway. He gets a mini plain bed. Boop, 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 boop. And a little table. That's a chair. That's not a table. Wow. Fine wood table. It's fine. Plain table, plain chair, plain bed. It's fine. And then I think I have a plate on me already. Okay. I have a wooden plate. Good enough. He kept complaining that his house wasn't dark enough, so I was trying to make him a darker house. But now he's sitting here telling me that he's perfectly fine, thank you. Rude. Don't worry. Now it's a house. Look at this empty house. Terrible house. It's fine. It's fine. Technically, this house can fit 4 Pokemon, so if there are 3 others that also want a dark house, this will work for them. So, call that good, probably. Right, and then we will put a plate on the table and put a dry thing on it. Have any dry ones? Ah, chesto berries. Alright, you want to move in here? Really? Yes. That's amazing. I want to live in here. Cool. How's your life? Got the thing you wanted. It was the chesto berry. Okay. Go look at your chesto berry. And he ate it. How's your comfort level? Only just moved in. It's kind of hard to say. Maybe ask me again some other time. It better be amazing. Quite frankly. I need to clear this out. Effects of the food have worn off. Can't clear it out. Rip. Oh well. He can be stuck in there. It's fine. But it means that somebody else could move into his house. Like so. They're gonna tell me it's too dark. Watch. What? It's a Dreepy! Poke. Poke, poke. Huh, your body feels so weird. It's so squishy. You're fun to poke. I don't want to stop. Maybe I'll poke you again sometime. That's weird. Don't poke me. Just because we're called Pokemon doesn't mean you have to poke me. Do you like the dark? It likes humid. Don't think it's gonna like this dark exterior we got going on. So we took a bunch of volcanic ash and used it to make the area darker for the previous tenant. And now we don't need it. We covered a tree in volcanic ash. It was the whole thing. Of course, that was last year. That wasn't this year. But it was a little shocking to see it, because I forgot that we did that until I saw it. Oh yeah, I remember doing that. So now I have to go on and clean this out. And this does not require us to have the food power up, because ash is just like sand. It breaks very easy. It's super easy to clean up. So highly recommend that if you need like a temporary structure or temporary material to build with, sand and ash. That's probably one of the reasons they give you so much ash in the rocky area, is because you have to make a lot of glass, but also because it's an easy to use material. You can just blow through it when you need to. I'm sure the number one reason is storytelling purposes. However, I think it's also one of those where it's like, oh, you can use this to make quick houses, it's fine. Thought I was still going to be able to reach the top, and I cannot. Womp womp. Trying to raise my environment level by making Dreepy happier. Because one of Dreepy's things is humidity, which, neat. I'm sure I can make it less dry around here if I get rid of all the volcanic ash. I'm sure that makes the area... Oh, sorry. I'm not trying to punch you, I promise. I'm just trying to open your home to the elements. Spray water around you. I'm sure he'll like it if I spray water around him. Oh, oh. Great photo op. Run, 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 run. Run, Ditto, run. Oh, look at them. Little goobers. So cute. Look at them. Spray them with water. I'm trying to spray the ground, not them. Fantastic. I knew that that would be a good match. Okay. What do you say, Professor? I have a favor to ask. There are a great deal more Pokemon in this town, now thanks to you, wouldn't you say? But I suspect among them, there may be some who aren't quite satisfied. Very tastes. Will you raise the comfort level to level 5? This is what he says every time we finish the PC. And then whatever the important quest is. So, level 5. You got it, buddy. If you build a house and have Pokemon live in it, that should improve their comfort level. You'll also recall that you learned how to make lifts and elevators. Machines like that make it easier for Pokemon to move around as they please. I can only imagine things like that would help with their comfort levels as well. Nice. I'm assuming this area also requires, like, oh, I thought both of y'all had a home. Tinkmaster, I knew she didn't. She blew up her door. But I thought Gardevoir had a home, and I thought Poliwrath had a home. Well, we'll have to fix that. Not right this second, but we'll have to fix it eventually. I'm gonna say, I imagine that fixing the roads would help in a place like this. Alright, return back to Withered Wastelands. Back to your home. Excellent. I suppose we could probably push off the rest of these tasks to another stream if my suspicions are correct, and it is going to be 8 separate tasks, of which we have only completed, I think, 3. Because that way we would be able to do like we did this time and have the game set backwards a couple days. And then that way, if we have to wait out a whole day, we have to build something, yada yada, we would be able to go ahead and advance the time a bit. So we'll see. Alright, what's your quiz, Venonat? Here's my question. What does Heracross really like? Nature. The options were nature and letters and words, so nature it is. I'm surprised you knew that. That's right, I have a prize for you. You answered correctly, so you can have this. It's a carrot. Nice. I had fun hanging out with you. Let's do this again sometime. Why are you all climbing on my house? We're so fast as a Graveler. Amazing. Nice. Nice. My 1 gold ingot. Here you go. Crackle. Congratulations, you've completed part 4 of the Team Initiation Challenge. This stuff is useful for fixing old, worn-out buildings and machines and things. Or a vehicle. I can't get into the details right now, but let me just say this will be a huge help. Anyway, here's that reward you've been waiting for. All yours. The Rainbowish badge. Pretty nifty, eh? They say when you've got that badge, traffic lights will always be green for you. But anyway, it's time for part 5 of the Team Initiation Challenge. Oh. Okay. Lots of electricity. Whatever that means. 10 crystal fragments and 5 Tinkagears. I have 4 on me. And of Tinkagears, I have all 5. So that's easy. Also, something popped up and I didn't see what it was. Try placing a utility pole and connecting a lot of generators to transmit electricity from outside. If you don't have the materials to build a generator, try visiting a dream island. Okay. A generator like a windmill? I suppose I could do a windmill over here somewhere. Unless there is a actual generator we're supposed to learn. I thought I knew windmill. In fact, I thought there was a windmill over here somewhere. But a water wheel, there's water right there. But I think a windmill would make more sense. Because there's this area up here where I thought there was a windmill. Whoop. Or something's wrong. There's an area up here that has kind of a big open space. So it wouldn't be that difficult to put a windmill up here. Whoa. I fell down. Might be a little difficult if I can't even get up here. Okay. So if we're going to be able to put windmills and stuff up here, that means we're going to need to be able to like buy a kit or go to Dream Island or do a bunch of other tasks. So I think we're going to have to save the rest of this for the next stream. I know I said this might be the last one, but it looks like we're going to need to push it out one more stream to try to get the last of these tasks done. I know we have generators in this area over here, and this may be what I was thinking of. But I don't know if we're able to use a demo kit on Smash on this one over here, and then just pull it to the new area. Because if we can just break this one and use it, great. If we're going to need to buy one from another area and build it from scratch, that's going to take some extra time. So, real quick, we're going to check the, the Pokemon Center to see if we can buy one. Oh, and drop off our mysterious slates, because we grabbed a couple. Let's see. Can I buy? Hello, I would like to purchase a windmill. Okay, so we can. We can buy a furnace, we can buy a charging station, and we can buy a windmill kit. So we're gonna buy a windmill kit first. Make it easy. And then if that's not enough, we might do a furnace kit, but we'll start with windmill kit. I have a feeling that this is going to be one of the overnight projects, so we'll go ahead and save it for next time. And then we'll just throw all the stuff in it, grab all the Pokemon we need from this area, and set the time forward. So that way we're a couple days behind next time, just like we were this time, and we follow a lot of the same shortcuts to getting this stuff done. Now these guys have been making gold for me, and I'm not sure what kind of materials we're going to need. So what we're going to do real quick, so I want the Pokemon to be able to reach it, but I don't want to block my way to get up there. So I'm actually going to throw it right here. I don't know how big it's going to be, so it's going to go on the ground. I think they're kind of small comparatively, so we'll just clear out a small little area. Easy peasy. Plus, if we need to build a second one, we'll have room. Oh yeah, they're teeny tiny, all things considered. Cool. What do we need for it? Oh, not much as it turns out. Okay, in that case, I'm gonna buy a second one, and we're gonna try building 2 of them. I don't know if we have enough Pokemon to build 2 of them in like one go. I'll have to find that out when we next play. I don't know what buttons I'm pushing. Windmill. Very, very cool. We bought 2 of them. So now, if 2 windmills is not enough power, we'll be able to make a 3rd windmill and go from there. I guess we won't know how many windmills it takes until we actually get to that point. And I'm also not certain how many electrical things we're going to need to be able to do it. So, The other thing we're going to need is crystals, so we'll go harvest those from the rock area. It'll be easy peasy. We only need 6, so that's easy. I don't really see a good place to place a third yet, but I mean, we could very well just put it up here. It's always an option. There does seem to be a spot here, so there's probably some kind of generator that could be somewhere. I'm not sure if there's a generator connected to this water, but there are, in fact, spots to place utility poles, so that is interesting. We'll have to see about that. Do I have the utility poles on me? I don't think I do. I think I'm gonna have to make some. Yeah, I don't have any more pockets. Okay, no worries. We will handle that next time. Alright, final step of the evening. We are going to go put these mysterious slates where they go, and that will be it for tonight. Race over there real quick. This part's going to be really fast, so don't worry if you're like, oh, I'm trying to go. Almost done. We don't really have any things in here, so we'll just have to pop these bad boys down. And are you a side piece? I can't tell. Black Ditto, please. Oh, hello. Did we learn that already? I don't recall. We did not, apparently. Neat. Nice. I'm glad I didn't try guessing every single spot that these go. Forever. Yay! Alright, that's our third slate. There's going to be a lot of those. So I don't suspect that that's going to be something that we do before we wrap up the game entirely. But we'll see. Hello. What? Thanks for always being so nice. Spending time with you makes me happy. I got you something. It's not much, but I hope you'll take it. She punched me in the head. Great. I got you something, so I hope you take it. Come on. Thanks. That was a terrible gift. Thanks, Hitmonchan. Anywho, that's going to do it for me. So thank you everybody so much for tuning in. I hope you have a restful, relaxing rest of your evening. I hope you get a snack if you need it. I hope you remember to hydrate because it is good for your brain and your body. We'll be back next Wednesday around 7 p.m. Central Standard Time to play more Pokopia. Hopefully we'll be able to finish all of the team initiation challenges. And if that's not the end of the game, well, then we just keep going till we hit the end. Because I really, really enjoy playing this game. And I'm excited to see where it goes from here. So, anyway, once again, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I hope to see you all again real soon. Bye! My button tried to start streaming again.